Again, remember, best way to support the channel is to become a member today, or maybe give some memberships, or perhaps support the stream in another way, like a tip.
That's actually factually kind of shitty.
Make anything on these videos, all right? All right. Excuse me. Let's continue. Here we go.
I won't completely skip your video if you give me $20
Hello,
for
everyone,
it.
and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for episode 35. Yeah. Can you
For the small price of $20.
October 15th,
He maybe won't skip your video.
And let's continue on now with,
or at least he'll be.
Let's see what's next.
He won't skip it as quickly if he
educational
likes
and
it.
timely. So let's watch it.
Israel and Palestine are currently on the brink of an all-out war.
Great video.
Fighting that hasn't been seen since
Let's talk about this.
By the way, this video is from 9 years ago, so it's pertinent today because, as we know,
please don't talk about this shit, DSP.
But I guess the question is, 9 years ago, what was going on? This is a 4-minute explanation. So let's learn, because I actually don't know the answer to this.
Yeah.
So let's learn about it.
Are we gonna have something to say about it?
2 years ago, less than 24
even
months.
though we don't even know what even the fuck is even going on.
It may be good to focus on the conflict as a whole instead of the recent activities. So let's go back. How did this all start? Well, prior to World War I, that area was controlled by the Ottoman Empire. They were technically Arabs, but most people living under their rule.
Like, how much of this is he gonna be wrong about?
As such, various groups that wanted Arab
or like, is he gonna add anything, or just be like,
against each other, they had a common enemy,
you see, they said that this and this and this and this happened because this and this and this. I get it. All right.
Encouraged Arabs to organize and revolt against the Ottomans.
But I don't know. He should just not speak on this because
the Arab world complied and started revolting against the
I
Ottomans.
don't know. I mean, what could he say about it?
Around the same time,
is he gonna pick a side? He don't even fucking know.
Official support to Britain's Jewish community.
So it's like really nothing he can even say about it.
In Palestine. And that's where it all began.
But whatever, let's see how this goes.
Nation in the region, so they spent the next 30 years
establishing
the groundwork for those nations. Arab groups did that by fighting against the Turks and organizing themselves into somewhat cohesive national identities: Iran, Iraq, Palestine, etc.
Okay.
The Jews did it by migrating en masse to the area.
What did you say about those people?
Own economy and system for self-governance. Their migration was spurred on by hundreds of years of Jewish persecution in Europe, 2 world wars, and the Holocaust. So Israel was established in large part as a safe haven for Jewish refugees. During this migration period, there were conflicts.
Because if I use window capture with this fucking remote play on, it probably won't fucking work. This is because I'm actually using browser source for one. Oh wait, I can just use browser source for the watch together, huh?
And allowing the
I can do
Palestinians
it.
and Jews to establish their own nations. They broke the area up with borders that looked like this. Israel is in the green.
Yeah, I would just have to make it a browser source like this.
How did you not think there would be a problem? Look at that. You couldn't just split it down the fucking middle?
DSP.
Like, that's awful. What do you think would happen? They're literally they
oh my fucking god.
Other groups isolated. Like, wow, we're genius level fucking UN, man. You guys are just fucking brainiacs.
That would have solved it.
There's no possible way a conflict could break out when you make the countries like that next to each other.
That's the geographical problem.
The problem was
they should have just shaped it better. They should have just set the boundary line a little better. Then none of this would have happened, right?
Look at this.
The Arab world thought that Israel was
what did you think was gonna happen
after the war, and Israel was already starting to disenfranchise Palestinians who were stuck inside their borders.
Oh my God.
In 1948, fighting broke out between Palestinians and Israelis, causing the surrounding Arab nations to attack Israel in an attempt to eliminate it altogether.
So honestly, what's the root cause of the problem?
What?
The Britain and the UN. They fucked it all up.
Oh.
They promised 2 groups the same land. Then when they had to actually give them the land they promised,
yeah, they should be fighting the Brits
fairly,
and not each other.
Fucked it all up. And now they're going to be fighting endlessly forever over the land that they think that they both own. That's just delightful.
Israel
okay.
During this conflict, over 700,000 Palestinians left the area or were displaced, and Israel had expanded their nation to control what is now about 78% of historic Palestine. Palestinians claim that after the war, Israel wouldn't let them return home, forcing most of them to live in the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. Both areas now function as a home for Palestinian refugees. In the years that followed, Israel established laws to separate the Palestinian areas out, and they also laws to further establish their Jewish state. Laws that, by nature, offer
about them beheading babies or whatever.
A strong, active military. There are way
Let's see
too
what kind of
many
reaction that would get
military
from.
conflicts that took place after that to recount here, but the basic story for each conflict is generally this. Militant Palestinian groups or other Arab nations use force in an attempt to either reclaim
Is he learning
land,
though?
protest the conditions of Palestinians under Israeli rule, or eliminate the entire nation of
It's all
Israel.
the Brits' fault.
Israel responds by winning militarily.
They started so many
displacing more
conflicts. They're
Palestinians and
responsible for so
expanding their own
much, yet they
territory.
still able to
Sandwiched
exist.
somewhere in there are
How?
continual failing peace talks and an ongoing debate about U.S. aid to Israel. Obviously, this is a huge issue, and we cannot cover everything, but we did include links to more info in the description.
Hey, what's up, Zoctime?
Wow.
If you found this video informative,
So,
please subscribe.
basically, these two groups both have religious ties to this land. They both think that religiously
It goes
this is
pretty
their
deep.
homeland. So they both want it.
Yes.
How do you do that? How do you split it up? Because from what I'm to understand,
You don't understand much.
there are literally areas that are both, right? Like both Israel and
Well, I'm not torturing
Palestine will
myself.
say this is a holy spot
It's
for
been a
both.
rough day,
They
and
both
this
want
is
the same
like
exact
supposed to be
spot.
cathartic
And
or
so
something like that.
They've been vying for these for ages. And then the Ottomans at one point controlled the region. And during World War I, Britain and the UN and all that saw this as an opportunity.
good to see you,
Let's get
man.
the people who already want those areas to fight the Ottomans.
It might be
So that
like
they
the
will
best
promise them those areas,
DSP
but they
versus
never
the internet
properly gave it to either group.
to this day.
And now
I'm trying to
this is
hear
an
him out.
endless conflict over these areas.
So what did we learn from this? Something that
This
we
is
already
just human
fucking
nature,
knew
right?
if we give
To
any
fucking
kind of a
wheel
fuck
deal
about what's going on
and
with
lie
that.
and care about the consequences later. It's
I mean, I'm
sad.
glad he knows that
Because
now,
we
but
have
it's just so
unrest,
worthless. Like,
and
he's
now
not gonna
the
say
rest of
anything that
war
means
and stuff
anything.
going on.
Yeah, there's a
Over
bunch
this
of
stuff.
war. We want
It's
peace.
like,
Yeah, it's just that
maybe
simple.
We'd just been a little bit more careful back then, instead of promising the world to these both groups to get them to help in the war, and now they're both so angry about
Yeah, I'm
it
using browser
because they didn't
source.
get what they were promised. Just
What's
constantly
up, Nat?
attacking each other. Well, certainly this is politics. I'm not gonna go any further than that.
Zelda's-
It's just a sad
He'll be back.
situation, and
What's up, Jeff?
you know, there's really I don't even know how do you determine the way to end a conflict like that when literally both groups want the same land and will never relent. They both feel that they have a legit right to the land, and it's hard to even argue either way. You know.
It's because I literally can't do.
All right, well that's interesting because I did not know that background. So.
Like, I can't do window capture and
What's going on?
run remote play for the game
Oh,
because
okay.
it just
By the way,
it just doesn't fucking work.
so
Or it makes
if
remote
this is
play
Evo
just
2006.
look terrible. I don't know what it is, but
Really?
apparently
I thought this was
screen
Evo
cap is like
2007,
really
maybe this was
intensive for
Evo
this laptop
2006.
and to do other
This is a
shit.
very long time ago, and this is one.
I
Of
don't
the
know
last
which fault it
videos I
is.
attended. The last one I actually attended was 2000.
I don't know. It's because remote
I
play
was here
is
on this
remote play
video.
or. Wait, what is this? 2006.
Powered by Yaris, yes, if you can believe it. Yaris was a sponsor. Toyota Yaris was a sponsor of Evo back then.
It's always about the hate. King of hate.
And by the way, the reason they had to say that is because everyone hated each other. I'm serious. Like, there was so much hate between the coasts back then. It was always East versus West Coast.
Oh, browser isn't good for that?
This big money
I thought it was good for everything.
The
The way
be
you
about the hype, not the hate. We can't have
you
people,
gassed
like,
up
like,
browser
hating
source.
each other at the event.
I thought
They
it's
say
the
that
best for
publicly, but
every
reality
single
really,
streaming
there's a ton of bad blood
situation.
between the coasts.
Apparently, it's not good for everything. Who would have thought? How old is it? I actually don't know. Maybe
I
like
see a
6
million
years,
people I know in this video.
5 years.
A million people. Chris Matrix, Jet Fee. That's Chris Lee on the mic. My friend Walter from Connecticut.
How many of them want to speak to you today? I'm not sassing you. I'm telling you how it is. What's up, Tenchi? Yo, Sanford. I want to see the mash.
So they made a hype video out of this. How old is this video? 14 years old. So this would have been, what, 2009? 2009 they put this video out. Yeah. A hype montage video for this.
19.
Yeah, there were no official, back then, all right, the common way to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was on American controls still. Not everyone had adjusted to Japanese-style controllers yet.
Japanese
the American-style controllers were basically like simulated arcade cabinets. So it had all that, like, composite wood. They were very heavy. The only way
back to RE2. I just didn't know what else to. I felt like playing something. I guess just in case most of this is just
on the floor to play this game.
You know how his streams are.
Most people at
I thought I would try it, and
cabinet. It was a
I don't know what else to play really.
To be playing on console in a tournament. So,
what
Sanford Kelly.
Wait, what am I fucking missing? Wait, did I do something wrong? It's been a while. Oh god. Alright, this is all fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. Oh. Okay, it's like literally right there. Okay.
So as you can see, this video is more about the hype than the actual gameplay. They're watching the crowd go crazy.
Yeah, the pop-offs. People could like storm the stage and everything back then.
Of course, that's Justin hugging Sanford, by the way. Justin Wong.
I would treat it like I'm at a concert. Like, nah, get security. Get the fuck off the stage. Don't trust these
Broken
gamers.
Ass cable. Hyper Viper beaming through everything.
They'll hit the deck. I can't even imagine playing like that. It might be better.
See, they used to have like a coach. They used to have an established coach who can talk to them during the match to help them out.
Get this first. Yeah, let me get that. I just literally didn't pick it up.
American sticks before everyone converted to Japanese controls.
What do you guys say about that? How?
I've never seen this. I was there. I'm in the crowd.
Sanford was locked in.
But I never seen this montage video. Why are they taking their shirts off?
Because it's hype.
Why are they taking their shirts off?
Just to have one leg over the stick? I think so. I forget who that was. Wait, which part am I at? Okay, yeah. Oop. Haven't did this shit in a while.
By the way,
what?
So the consensus was at the time that Duck Doe was better than Sanford because Sanford was basically the prodigy and the one who was like the understudy of Justin.
I thought he was about to say stud. I was like, what?
Capcom 2 player in the world, and Sanford at that time was coming.
Yeah, Seth played cross-handed
and was winning tournaments now, just like Justin had been doing. But Duck Doe
crazy,
had been, like, universally accepted as the top Marvel vs.
Capcom
player on the West Coast. So to have the best West Coast player against the up-and-coming East Coast player was kind of a big deal. And I think the consensus was that most people thought Duck Doe was going to win. And what happened was at first Duck came out strong. And then when Sanford started to come back and win,
the thing is, if people like actually
felt like crumbled,
still
like
liked him,
his confidence,
like,
and then just started losing.
It would help his channel a lot. And, like, he could push out fighting game shit. Like,
Sanford was better, or did Sanford just have
like for Friday nights, he could just play with like a bunch of boomers that he used to play in like Super Turbo, and like either play Super Turbo with him in Street Fighter 6 and just do like back in the day stories or some shit. Like, that's content. But nah, everybody hate him. I forgot the code. It's something like this. Oh. I don't remember.
Yep, it's all over them. That's it. No cable, no
What's
win.
up, Pope?
You need cable to win. Goodbye. Yep. Dominating win. Dominating win.
He's not thinking outside the box. But he needs your
Look at all these
feedback.
people, Arturo, all the old school players.
Tell me how to
They're
be
all
successful. I need your feedback.
Here. 2006.
But he still manages to like not do it well. Or what the fuck was the code? Oh, there we go.
You gotta also keep in mind something for back then. There was no, like, he didn't win a lot of money for doing this. This is like the hype.
Nobody won a lot of money back then.
This is just
oh shit! Do I push it?
West Coast, East Coast
yeah, dude.
For a couple $100.
Don't I?
And then
I don't
everyone was
remember.
like doing side bets on it. There was no major money to be had at these tournaments, at all.
Then it's still kind of not.
This was not the finale. This was just a grudge match. This was not the tournament. You know, there is even if you won this tournament, you won like a couple $1,000. That was it. Today, it's so different. But look at the hype back then. These were all people who loved these games. Keep in mind, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had been out, since 1999? The game was 7 years old at this point. And look at the hype for it. Like, this is crazy how this community was grassroots and supported each other. And through the pure love of the game, kept these games alive. Capcom was not sponsoring these events. They were not giving players any money. There were no esports.
But I'm new to it. I haven't played a game while watching this dumb shit before. I have, but
back then, really,
barely.
A completely different time. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like that's the thing. The FGC still gets shit on.
2 million followers.
Oh no, it's TikTok time. Well, at least it's only 2.5 minutes.
We'll skip it.
Let's just get through it.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm going the wrong way.
When you set up a meeting and no one comes.
I haven't ran this in a while. They're gonna
I've been
get me.
saying this for a long time. A lot of this social media follower stuff, smoke and mirrors, man. Like, let me put it this way. When you add all the platforms together, I get about 250 million video views every month. 250 million. I'm not kidding. Look it up. I get more video views than Joe Rogan every month.
Who's
more
this
than Logan
dude?
Paul. More than KB
I don't care about this dude and his views. Where the fuck do I go?
still get more. Yay, go me. But I don't get
Oh wait, no, we're good to go. We got it already.
I don't walk down the street with like 19 bodyguards.
I
And if you
barely
ever see me
remember
in
the
a limo,
fucking
it's 'cause
route.
I'm the one driving it because I'm telling you, social media is largely smoke and mirrors.
But the cool thing about working at a game store where you're also the graphic.
That is pretty interesting.
Is
The
it?
woman had 1.2 million followers on a social media site, so she thought if she set up a meet and greet, people would come, and no one showed up. Holy shit! You saw there was a line and everything, like a thing set up, and no one came. You know, it's internet. It's the internet, man. I would say to some extent it'd be a little different. Like,
is he still
at least in the earlier
active?
days, if you're a bigger YouTuber, perhaps, like if you're a giant YouTuber, like I know for a fact there's even people who aren't huge anymore, like Nostalgia Critic, right? He still goes to events regularly and gets a ton of attendees. And
Well,
video
people
game
know
reviews
him. He's
nowhere
got a
near
legacy.
as popular as he used to be, and he still gets people coming and buying his merch
And he's
giving him
like
autographs.
you. People
But the whole
like
thing
to
is
watch
they
his
make
stuff
content on
to be
YouTube.
annoyed at it,
They're not
and
just,
they
I make a
think he's
TikTok
shitty.
right? So I think it's a little different. These apps, right?
Apps.
Just because you make funny videos on an app doesn't mean that people are going to translate into something physical, you know?
Like money.
Anyway.
Because I know is that whenever we get a bunch of loose games traded in, I have to make the box art for them and make them look all pretty and whatnot. But whenever I have a bunch of them, I get
Is this
really
Boogie?
bored. I get to do shit.
Oh my god, look at this shit.
And then there's this one.
Yo, fight for New York.
Just gave him some extra.
But guy with two
How many
names doesn't like
fingers?
good games though. It should have been Def Jam Icon.
Closer. Who's the...
During a high school pep rally, team captains for various sports were lined up, blindfolded, and told to expect a kiss from a special someone, and they would have to guess who it was. The special someone ended up...
Yeah, that's what these news rappers are learning.
Some of these parents went to town, giving
They made it too easy. It was too
Ugh.
accessible.
son's hand down south as he grabbed her.
What?
Another parent-child
What?
combo ended up on the floor making out.
What?
The blindfolded son described the kisser's lips as luscious before taking his blindfold off and finding out it was his own mother. Any guesses?
That's
on
fucked
what
up.
happened?
How is this funny? No, I know. How is that funny? It's
Yeah,
not
is he
funny.
really
They're all
popping off on
laughing and
Facebook?
clapping in person. That's not funny. It's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with people? Anyway.
Write a check.
Yeah, them numbers don't mean nothing
Address an envelope on
until they mean something.
About the Flynn effect. The Flynn effect is well documented and tends to show that each generation gets smarter than the last. This is mostly seen through IQ testing, but it also applies to things like memory and scope of knowledge. For example, IQ tests are standardized for a median score of 100, but the test has to be reset about 3 points every decade. That is to say, the average person in 1930 taking the IQ test at the age of 45 is going to score substantially lower then someone
Do we
born
care
in
about this or
2000
not?
taking the test at the same age. Of course, there are problems with standardized testing, and it's hard to extrapolate from results like that. Anecdotally, though, it's fun to look at media to see the level of complexity the average person
Defend my
sees.
people
For
kissing
example,
their
the TV show
parents.
How to
Wait,
Get Away with
what?
Murder has complex storylines, multiple chronologies, and lots of
I got nothing to do with that.
This is different from the simpler, slower plot lines of shows like Leave It to Beaver, a 1950s show about a woman's vagina. The point is, I tend not to listen to
What?
Yeah, you don't like this.
Did she? I mean, that had to be a joke, what she just said. What a fucking idiot. Right?
So many idiots out
But
there.
anyway,
man.
I don't know if I believe this at all. I don't believe
It's
it. Just
fake.
because you have to keep track of more things because you're in a modern day as opposed to maybe in the past when technology was more basic.
Technology was more
You are
base.
smarter. It just means that your mind has to keep track of more menial things.
Like
It certainly
tips.
doesn't measure maturity level as well. Like, I know a lot of people who can sit around on a computer or on a phone and do a bunch of complex shit, and they're also some of the dumbest fucking immature, dunderheaded waste of life that I've ever met.
Dunderheaded.
You know? So I don't care what you can post up or whatever. It doesn't mean you're smart. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't mean anything. Anyway. All right, let's do one more video before we split the party here.
This dude is always grandstanding. Everybody's idiots. Everybody's stupid. Everybody doesn't know anything. Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not.
Strange creatures: Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Rabbit, and Owl. These creatures are neither fully human nor fully animal. Christopher befriends them and challenges the threats,
Wait,
and their
Eeyore?
relationship gets stronger over time. Now many years have passed.
Like, it's such
and
a startling
Christopher finally makes
revelation.
a very difficult decision to leave his friends
I think we're
and go to
going
college to
backwards
become a
though.
doctor.
How did they build the pyramids and we can't even like
And with the arrival of winter,
do basic shit now
Rabbit and Owl starves
without
to death,
technology?
killing and eating one of their fellow, Eeyore. As a result, the
We're
group
dumb as hell
traumatized to
now.
such an extent
We
that
went
they began
backwards.
to hate
Humanity
everything
failed
related
us.
to humans, and as well as Christopher for leaving them to suffer. The group vowed never to speak again and made a pact
By the way, the fucking subtitles are on
to
again.
abandon
I
their
just
humanity
realized.
and return to their wild instincts. Then the
You
movie
could have
jumps
just
to
turned them
5 years
off
later,
and not said
showing
anything about
the
it,
grown-up
and it would have been
Christopher,
okay.
accompanied by his fiancée, Mary, as he
We're gonna
returns to the
3D
100-acre
print new
forest to reunite with
pyramids.
his old friends.
Oh my god, this looks
But
terrible.
Mary
This is the
believes that
movie.
they are all imaginary
looks
friends in
awful.
Christopher's mind. Shortly after, Christopher hears voices and finally arrives at the place where he used to play as a child. Mary finds this
What
all
movie is
strange,
this?
so she
I'm
asks
so
him to come
disconnected.
back,
I'm like half
but
paying
Christopher
attention.
says he
Maybe
wants to
playing
know what's
something was
going
kind of
on here
bad,
and
but then
ensures
again,
that they're
should this
totally
get my
safe.
full
This is the real
attention?
movie
However,
summary.
the piglet attacks Mary after a while and kills her to death with a chain.
He kills her
Terrified.
to death with a chain.
How's that funny?
He kills her to death with a chain. Oh, well,
Oh, I
at least
guess the
she's
way
to
you
death.
said
At
it.
least he doesn't half kill her, right?
Yeah, it is.
thank
I don't
goodness.
get why that's just saying though. Killed
Is
to
this
death.
AI generated? I think it sounds AI generated, does it not? So, I mean, this kind of completely spoils this whole movie. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I don't know. Do we want to go further? Because it's going to spoil the entirety of the movie, is it not? So, I don't know if we should spoil. Like, we all know what it is. It's basically a stupid movie about how Winnie the Pooh and the remaining
What?
people
Too
in the
full.
forest
What
become
I-
killer people. The remaining creatures in the forest become
Not
killers.
need.
And it's a slasher flick.
Well, I guess I don't
Right?
need the fucking herb then.
So
I
I
got
almost
greedy.
feel like we shouldn't continue because it just feels like
Oh.
a summary of the whole movie that's going to spoil it. Some people might want to watch it. Honestly, I don't
The
want to be
fuck?
spoiled. Maybe
Did
one
I
day
go
I'll
wrong?
watch it.
Where am I
don't want to be
going?
spoiled on the entire movie.
Bro, I'm so.
It'd be one thing if it was like commentary on the movie or something. It's not. It's just like a
I don't know where the
summary,
fuck I'm at.
recap.
Okay.
I don't want to.
That was
like,
just
watch
the
a
wrong
full
door.
report on the movie, honestly. But I mean, I'll be honest. I knew this was coming out when the what is it? What was it? Trademark. It became what is it when something hits the public domain? Is that what it's
Turn
called?
on the
Public
new
domain. So
mods.
if Winnie the Pooh hit public domain,
I wish I could.
can own it anymore. So anyone could do anything with the Pooh character, right? I knew that shit like this was gonna happen. I heard about this movie being made, but my God,
Says man.
the movie, the premise sounds awful. Like it doesn't sound interesting at all. It's just like really stupid.
Rise not calling
What do
in.
they call like schlock horror?
Unless he probably will.
Horror. It's meant just to shock you because it's supposed to be a
Gotta
children's
warm up to
idea
watch together.
turned into something awful, and that's supposed to be scary. But I don't necessarily.
Yeah, it's
find
like a
that
Serbian film.
Scary. Yeah, it did. Look at that. Darziak says, "Look,
I fucked
the
up. It
subtitles
still worked
re-enabled
out,
themselves
yeah.
again." This is definitely a
God,
YouTube
like-
bug. The subtitles keep turning back on. I didn't do that. They just did. It's automatic. Dude, YouTube is haunted today. YouTube wants subtitles no
Calm
matter
down,
what.
man.
We're watching haunted YouTube for DSP versus the internet.
I haven't been to church in
All right, then we're gonna split the part here. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the show, or you're enjoying the show. Thanks for watching. Those who are here live, thanks for chilling. We still got 2 more hours of reacting to go, and we probably got a lot more horror stuff on the horizon. So thanks for watching.
Can you enjoying it? I haven't set it up yet.
All right, cool. Before we continue, I just want to stretch my legs, everyone. Just going to stand up for a
Oh
minute.
my god, he fucking got me. There's an herb in here, though.
That way I'm not just sitting
Son
here
of a bitch.
idle the entire time. This should allow me to walk around a little bit and get some blood flowing, and then we'll continue. Ooh, I got a couple of quick shout-outs to do, too, I think.
Oof.
Ooh. Oh, oh, oh,
Haven't been since the baptism.
oh, man. Ooh. Ooh.
Like, why do you feel the need to do that? Why can't you do basic human things and not be a clown about it? Wait, which way do I go? Oh, library. We gotta get up and go, ooh, hooey, hoof. Gotta sneeze and be like, achoo, hoo, 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 and make fucking dumbass faces.
All right.
We literally can't be human. It's impossible for them.
And,
everything's a
thank
fucking
you all.
spectacle.
Okay, shout-outs. It looks like Dan the Man re-upped his membership for 3 months and said, hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan? Good to have you here today. Hope you're chilling and enjoying the show. And we've got Uriah of the House Right.
I was supposed to push it.
Chat says, hail, I say. Hail the immortal.
Okay, we done?
Excuse me. Hail the immortal.
He was tame.
I don't know what PRM means. I have no idea. But thank you, Uriah, for the super chat. Hooey. Now I should probably
The
quickly
stair
blow my nose
skip.
before we resume.
Wait, like the out of bounds shit that they used to do?
So give me 1 second to do that, and then we will resume. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I want him to be normal.
today, too.
I never tried to do it. But that got put into like a separate category. There actually used to be a any % because of that. But it feels weird doing out of bounds shit for a Resident Evil game. But I've never attempted to do it. What are we doing? Blowing our nose?
All right. Oh, I just received a $2
I haven't received.
tip
I hate
as
when
well.
he says that.
No, I'm not going to play the Pokemon DLC. We're busy with new releases right now.
Did
We're
they
not
ever
playing
fix
new
it?
DLCs right now.
No, it's the same. It's still tied to
Radical
frame
Jackal
rate.
just did a $2 tip. I'm dealing with an
So it's
idiot at
still
my
like
work
the
today.
best weapon.
Put a $50 bill into a machine that doesn't take those bills. Now
That
they
you can just
lost it.
destroy
I don't have
bosses
access to
with.
those bills. Great. What do you mean, like a vending machine or something? And the vending machine took a 50? Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Because you're right. You don't own the vending machine, right? Most vending machines are from a third-party company, so you have no access to get inside the.
Yeah, the damage is tied to the FPS, right? So like.
Well, it sounds like someone's out of money and they're really stupid. They probably have to call the vending machine company to get that.
Like you could just shred through bosses.
What did they think it was going to give change?
If they get enough frame rate, like just straight.
That's pretty funny, actually.
They don't stand a
All right,
chance.
anyway.
So me being me,
let's continue, everyone.
Back when I was actively running this,
nice, cool.
like it was an actual mean category because I'm on a base PS4 and the damage is tied to FPS. So I'm literally just nerfing myself with this meme ass knife only category on a base PS4 where my shit just actually does less damage than everybody else.
Some other stuff like TikTok. And now we continue on with Ultra member submissions. Remember, if you're an Ultra member, you get your video watched for sure, while everyone else who's a standard member will be in a randomized playlist, which we're getting to. But let's jump in. And by the way, wholeheartedly, I apologize in advance. It seems like subtitles keep going on by default today on YouTube.
I forgot how to do this
I will
fast.
keep turning them off, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay.
Shit. We'll figure it out.
Right. Hey there,
Who the fuck is this?
McJoker Nuggets
Oh,
here.
great.
Oh, it's the Jugger Nugget dude.
Are you ready for this?
Halloween 7 years ago.
where am I
We're
fucking
late
up?
for this character. If they did this today, I guess.
Party.
But they didn't.
We're gonna have a great time tonight. Look at
There we
Corn in
go.
his little corn cob costume. You're fucking adorable. So fucking adorable. I can eat him up. All right, I'm gonna hand off the camera to you. Tonight is the night. We are gonna troll the Batman.
Yeah, I think it's just capped out at 120.
Here. Take good care of it, please. We don't want any mistakes.
You're like
But
cringe.
there's
skip,
also
cringe,
a
skip.
60
literally know nothing
FPS
about this
category.
Yeah, the most I know is that my wife and I were watching the new Boogie documentary by June the King the other night, and it mentioned that
Oh, shit.
McJuggernuggets was friends with Boogie for a long time, and apparently Boogie attributes McJuggernuggets with giving him the advice to buy cryptocurrency, which he did, and then lost all his money. That's about all I know about McJuggernuggets. Seriously.
How do I look in this light?
All I know about
canceled
ESP
for
is that he's a
casting. Canceled
beggar.
Alright.
He's outside right now setting up for the party. Luckily, we have invitations.
Oh,
so
what?
you don't even have to be incognito.
Later, Sins. I just don't know what he's supposed to get out of watching this. What the fuck is the point? Hey, what's up, Bert? Like, I really wish when people send this shit in, at least like a description, like, why do you want me to react to this? I don't know if that's stupid, but like, man, some of these, what the fuck am I looking for? Well, why are you so interested in me? I mean, I know it's like a reaction, but like, come on now.
Alright. Just hold your spleen again.
Is anything gonna happen in this video? or is it just
Exactly.
walking
I
around
would be
looking like
pissed.
jokers
I would be
so far
mad if
nothing's
you
happened?
gave this video to me to react to. I don't know what the fuck I'm even supposed to be invested in. The video can't. It ain't speaking for itself. So it's a trash video. Get it out of here.
Oh my god! Immediately this line has to do the line.
They about the.
You didn't dress up.
What do you got here, bro?
Setting up for the party.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Modern Warfare 3
Did you do this yourself? Or did you?
for real this time.
You just filmed it.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh my god! This
Remember
whole
the-
thing is scripted. This whole thing is scripted because every line feeds into a fucking stupid quote from the movie.
Yeah, isn't that
the
the
entire
point?
thing is so fake.
It's supposed to be real.
Yeah, bro. Don't fucking touch me. Get fucking out.
I was just trying to do a little joke.
And these people were they're dressed up as like the Batman and Joker is so fake.
Oh, the Batman!
You too.
He just got real serious. I'm allowed to go to this party, Jeffrey. Or should I say, the Fat Man?
Is he fucking serious?
You know it, bro. I'm standing here.
Get the fuck out.
You wanna know why I got him?
Get the fuck out.
I'm out.
Yeah, Guy with Tenacious is restreaming
Slaps
tonight.
him around.
I don't know what he was expecting.
You can tell this is 100% scripted.
Can't even tell.
Okay, what if that's the point? Like, I never understand why he keeps calling out stuff as being like real or fake or scripted, but like, don't you fucking love wrestling? Like, he acts so weird about shit being fake or not real or scripted, but we love wrestling or loved wrestling.
You remember when you lit all fire?
And he gets weird as fuck when dudes have their shirts off. For whatever reason, I'm like, dude, you watch fucking wrestling, you've seen a shirtless man before. Yeah, it might not be the right context for them to be shirtless, but let's not be fucking weird about it. Like, we've never seen a shirtless man before.
Alright, I'm bored. Let's go to the next video.
As an avid
Bored.
wrestling watcher.
Oh god! Ah!
Any other day, you'd know me as DSP, but today is Halloween.
I scared myself. That's terrifying.
Hey, there's still
From over 13
25% that
years
the
ago,
restream
this
is
like
happening. That's good enough.
2009-ish, 2009, 2010, probably 2009. It is 2009. It says right there. Halloween Spectacular 2009. Look how fat and disgustingly greasy and gross
Oh,
I
he's
am.
like a
Ugh. That's true horror right there.
And therefore, I am the one-man army, the killing machine who will stop at nothing until all of
Look at this dude. He thought he was really Punisher. This dude wearing Punisher. Why we fast forward then? This is your best word.
But if you actually looked at some
Those
of the
beady
evolution of
black
this series,
eyes.
at the beginning, that's pretty much what it was. But right now,
Dude wearing leather jackets and beanie Punishers. He thought he was really him. He thought he was really Mr. Castle.
Look how much. Oh my god, dude. That is like probably me at my fattest, honestly, or close to it. The early YouTube days. This is like, I would guess I'm 230 to 240 pounds in this video. Because just look at my face. Like, it's way bigger than mine is today. It's like twice the size.
God, Sherry's movement is...
You know, it's just kind of viewing the series
It's just like a
saying, oh, it's just a bunch of people sending friend requests.
fucking
really
garbage truck. The way she controls. Jesus.
Xbox Live, whether it's on PSN, whether it's anywhere. And so therefore, just so everyone knows, I'm changing the name of the series officially as of today to Viewer Mail. And a lot of people have been saying...
So originally it was, what did I call it? Friend Request Ridicule. Then I changed it to Viewer Mail.
Yeah, they should bring it
People
back.
didn't like that either. So then eventually I turned it to Ask the King. This was actually before Ask the King really officially existed. And I changed it into Ask the King after this. And then it became a more positive series instead of me making fun of people.
G Phil, when are you going to do another one? When's the next video coming? Well, the answer is right now, for Halloween, this is going to be the PlayStation Network version of my new Viewer Mail.
If only it actually happened.
Why the Vulcan skull sound effect from fucking Power Rangers in this? Yeah, look, I crossed it out. Stop Friend Request Ridicule.
A nice watermelon icon. You're a dumb fuck. Good news.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how blind he is.
Making a free version of Call of Duty 6. It's going to be out in October.
But yes, I love scripted actions.
You know, I said this in the past. The reason that I don't make these friend request ridicule and now called viewer mail videos all the time is because it really depends on the quality of the message that I get, whether or not anything is legitimate. If it's a good question, I'll answer it. If it's something funny, I'll address it. But I need to get the kind of content in order to make these videos. And over the past couple of months, people have been like, make one, make one, make one.
Because
the
I think
the stuff I'm getting sent is not there.
like
And I'm sorry.
he's lost, like DSP has lost weight, but a lot of people have been pointing out, and like I think I kind of see it too. It's like
unsolicited.
Like it doesn't seem like it's in a healthy way. It's like he's losing muscle, really.
But they were totally legit.
Like I don't know. It's like
YouTube. Oh, I want to send that guy a message, and then they would, and they were
like
funny.
he still
to read out
looks
what people had to say, and sometimes they were
sickly. I don't know.
Nonsense. But what ended
But
up
there's
happening
definitely
was when
no
that
muscle
series got
there. It's
popular
just
now,
all atrophy
people
now. It's
purposefully
just
would send me stupid messages, and they're not funny anymore. They were just cringe because people would purposefully keep sending me shit that wasn't funny. It was, oh, let me go over the top and say something dumb or whatever, right? So that's really why the series kind of ended for a while. Then I started viewer mail, but then I turned this purposefully into Ask the King, so it would be a more positive series. Let's watch a couple. We won't watch the whole thing. Just a couple pieces.
So before we even start,
yeah,
let's
it's not
take a
the
look
good
at
kind of weight loss.
dumbasses who don't know how to read. Ready? Here we go.
But I believe he said some shit that like he still has that muscle from back when he used to quote weightlift.
Free one up says Tekken 6 online sucks. Well, thanks for
Why is that funny?
You know, I already knew that. So
That's
I didn't
great.
buy the fucking game. But anyway, those are all the people who invited me to be friends since the last time I deleted it, which I don't
Look at
remember
this
when that
shit.
even was. But now we're actually going to go to the message box and check out.
Back, you know, 14
I don't even
years
have an
ago,
herb, do I? Nope.
Free One Up and I were still, you know, we were, you know, acquaintances, and we played Street Fighter 4 against each other.
Thank you. Check out the messages. How are these dated? Actually, looks like the top ones are newer, so let's go to the oldest ones. And just to show you, the last time I deleted the messages here must have been
Yeah, look,
fucking
the whole
shit,
month.
dude.
Oh my God, it was over a month before.
September 23rd, 2009 was the last time I deleted these messages. So this could be like an hour-long marathon of reading this shit.
Hey, it's Misty.
Let's see what we got. From Spartan 639, 693, who gives a fuck?
The first female zombie.
Do you want to save the attached file?
In the
I want to
original.
see what it is. Well, can I see what it is? Can I?
Oh my
see
God.
it? No, I have to see it.
They're gonna fucking kill me.
Is there any way to see it?
All I got is that herb, and it's all the way over here.
Right now, nothing. Is there view? No, view does nothing. X just asked me if I want to save it or not. I can't view the picture.
Yeah.
So, alright, I don't feel like leaving my fucking inbox right now, so thanks PS3, you're a piece of shit. I can't even fucking visit or look at the picture that was just sent to me in a message. Thank you very much, you dumb piece of garbage. Wanna hit around? No. The fuck does that even mean? Wanna hit around?
You know, hit around. Get the boys on, hit around.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Hey man, you are awesome.
Let's hit around. Let's go.
Really
Fuck.
awesome. I have the video
This could be my new term.
Seriously, love your videos.
The hop on one is hit
Of course,
around.
The Street Fighter vids, or even better. The Street Fighter vids, or even better. Holy shit, dude! Now I understand what they say when they say that the education level of the kids in the United States is just.
You were one of them.
So this was meant to be malicious. Like I did it on purpose. People liked it. People liked to be razzed in my inbox. So
People,
they liked it. They thought this was funny.
I mean, it ain't too far from your chat now. Your chat legitimately likes to be.
Hey Phil, love your videos. I
abused, verbally abused. I don't know. They like it when you're mean to them for whatever reason.
This game will rock the house. Well,
rock the house.
Then again, I kind of get it.
Did I mention it anywhere? No. Is it in my event dates? No. What do you think the answer to your question is? Dumb fuck. Yo.
Oh! I should probably skip this because now, even though I'm not
visit your bully like 10 years later and see how they feel about you. Things might be different.
So I have to skip this one because the guy used very bad language.
I was wondering if I should get Uncharted because I think you did a playthrough of that in a video, and you're again spelled wrong. A video game
Razz. We were just razzing each other.
Anyway.
Like I don't know. It's just a stupid term. I don't like it.
Please. Well, no, I'm not writing you back. But
I was just razzing you, man.
You think I did a playthrough? I don't know how you think I did it because obviously I did do it. It's online, and it's a good game. Hey, spelled wrong. I'm a fan of your. After seeing you play on YouTube, one day I'll be like you, maybe better, but all the
it's Jesus.
Even 14 years ago.
Can we laugh even more fake?
Even 14 years ago. People were tired that I had excuses when I played fighting games. That's absolutely hilarious. It's the same comments I get from today, right?
Yeah, right? So we keep doing it?
That's absolutely great, dude. Same comments.
Got to stop.
Yeah, so you haven't changed.
I will never complain.
Is that a good thing, Mr. I'm different now? But I guess it's okay, that aspect of you is still the same. We want to change and be a completely different person because we were shitty, but we still do like a shitty thing, and it's funny.
This was the message system on very ancient PSN. This is how it was.
Like, it's not an endearing thing when he does that. I don't know why you think it's like cute.
The PSN system was always.
Oh yeah, I was punching my joystick and getting mad at Street Fighter. You guys know I do that, right?
I can't. There's no fucking delete button. You have to go into a menu to do it and confirm.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know.
You can't even select more.
If that's what you want to pride yourself on, I guess. And it's like not even the fact that he's like getting mad at it. It's just he does it in such a such a whiny, bitchy way. I would rather prefer him to like double or smash his fucking setup than the way that he gets upset. Where he's just whiny as fuck.
If I wanted to play the demo for Lost Planet 2, I would have played the demo for Lost Planet 2. You received you're an idiot.
I called him an idiot for no reason.
I was wondering what place you got that suit in the blue room. What place you got that suit in the blue room?
Come on, Danger. Jesus.
When I got it, or when I told you 100 times that the suit of armor that I'm wearing is from the first DLC, the Operation Anchorage? Obviously you didn't. Hey, do you want to be my friend, please?
Yes,
Femoton. Have Call of Duty. It's not even English. Hi, I love your Xbox vids. Woohoo. Uncharted beta is out. No fucking shit. I've played it online on YouTube, moron. Can you delete a friend to
Jesus.
No,
oh my god.
Actually,
I might die.
One friend on
I'm dead. I'm dead.
3. Just that so many idiots send me random invites.
Yeah, I'm
the
dead.
box is full. No, I'm not deleting everyone. I like it that way. Fuck you. You just killed Undying Youth, and what about Mankind?
What?
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 You just killed Undying Youth, and what about Mankind? What does that mean?
What does that mean? What
Man, we're gonna watch this whole video,
huh? Dude, I'm never playing Street Fighter 4 on PlayStation 3. Why are so many people sending me those invites?
What's up, man?
My favorite are the Fallout 3 series.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's one of my favorite series as well. Thank you. No, you don't get added. Hey Phil, spelled wrong. Which Fallout DLC do you prefer? I'd probably say overall my favorite DLC of all 5 would probably be the Broken Steel, and the reason is because it actually continues on the game after the end of Fallout 3.
But is his chat enjoying this?
10 more levels, so that's why I like that one the best.
Oh, almost. I was gonna say we'll go ahead, but it's almost done.
Hey, look, this guy's so smart. He sent me
a
more
TikTok videos.
Wow. Guess they don't have anything on PSN to prevent you from being an idiot, do they? Yo, I loved your Fallout 3 vids. I seen all of them. You inspired, spelled wrong, me to make a Fallout walkthrough.
Gotta point out every typo.
It's all coming out for it. Oh yeah, I know that there was the Game of the Year edition that just came out for PS3. Sorry about grammar. Don't pay
Part of me wants to be toxic though.
My YouTube name is Marcus, and here's a photo, and I'd love to read it, but I can't, and I'm not saving it.
Tiny.
So fuck that.
Wow, what a shitty system. You can't even read any of it.
Add me now.
Like, bro, I'm not taking the SAT. Don't correct me for some small typo that I'm pretty sure that I know that I made because I'm like typing real fast.
A chain letter. Someone sent me a chain letter in 2009.
I think there's a fast in the box, and I just got to deal with being slower because I'm full health.
And be like, you must respond and forward this email to 400 people, or else, you know, the ghost of Davy Jones is gonna come to your house and shuck your skin off with a clamshell or something, right? Oh yeah, this my old content was all like this, you know. My old content was totally all like this, and people loved it. But then, you know, over the years, I kind of realized this was kind of malicious. You know, some of these people
malicious.
They're just trying to reach out and say hi
there's not even a fast in here. Where the fuck am I gonna heal that?
Video, so I stopped doing video series like this, and I started off the very positive Ask the King.
Oh, jeez. This isn't a good position to be in.
Where people could submit, I would pick the best ones, so I'd actually have good answers rather than just me being a dick to everybody. So, okay.
People loved it.
This game, wow. So I don't even think I want to watch this whole thing because this game is so bad. Infamously, this is one of the worst video games I've ever played. This is around 12 years ago.
It's not the worst. He says that. He said that about a lot of games.
Still, I was not doing direct capture yet, I don't think.
He's played actually worse games than this.
I've ever played. It ran horribly. It played horribly. It's a piece of shit. Look at this.
Or it might have been. It might be up there.
It looks like. Look how choppy it is. Amy is the name of the game. Amy. You're supposed to be
play me or you're my bitch forever.
Through these streets full of like zombies and shit.
I told her to stay.
I'm gonna just have to. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is not get grabbed on the stairs if I can.
What a great game. And we all know how much I love stealth games, right? So I think the whole idea is these zombies are like humans that are infected with something or something.
Yeah, these fucking things.
And you also can turn into one of them, and if you do,
these little embryos.
But you can only do it for a certain amount of time.
The
so
worst.
You solve a puzzle to create cover, so then you can go back to being human and grab the girl and escort her around, and the zombies won't kill you. I think that's the premise of the game. But dude, this game is so bad. At first it starts off interesting, and then it just gets worse and worse. The frame rate tanks, the gameplay elements suck, the puzzles suck, everything's terrible. It's so slow and clunky.
Like that? Then keep walking slow, and then I won't die maybe. I don't know. It's my guess.
See, because they want you to do these puzzles.
Got me being demanded.
But you can only
it was a request.
Time, and after a while you die. So
she's gonna die.
You got to figure out how to do the puzzle in a limited amount of time. It's just such a bad premise. It's not fun in any way. It's terrible.
Please don't grab me. Yeah, I hate this part. Sometimes it's a run killer, usually.
Now she's gotta walk all the way around. Oh shit, she's gotta walk all the way around to get to that car.
So you have to walk purposefully slow so you don't die. Wow, that's fun, a game mechanic. I just want to tippy-toe around everything to do a puzzle, right? Oh, a really great game. Did this game developer ever make another game?
God, we dancing on their grave now. Yeah, they should have never made another game, ever. It was that bad, apparently. You really want to rub it in, though. He can still grab me though. That's what's shitty about this thing, because I got stuck. And I can't use my knife when I gotta have a knife.
See, so that's what you're supposed to do. Become a zombie, push the dumpster. Then you can walk over there because the dumpster's blocking the view and the girl won't get caught. That's what you're supposed to do, supposedly.
Oh, I'm poisoned though. Wait, we can redo that.
Okay, we're stuck over to the car. I'm gonna tell her to stay here. I'm gonna try to push this car. Even though I'm stuck.
Amy was made by a company called Vector Cell. Never heard of them. Did they never make another game after this? Because, man, this game was terrible.
I'm afraid if I use it, this guy's gonna see me. He's looking straight at me. Maybe I should infect myself again. Go infect myself, come back, push the car. Then we got this new area to go in. I'm gonna go infect myself.
PS3 Troop says, would you ever do an Amy redemption run? Well, let me ask you a question. If you're walking down the street and you step in a pile of dog shit, would you later on go back and step again in that same pile of dog shit? Or would you say, I'm scrape it off and never go back?
It's part of your legacy, though.
I think the answer is the same as what you just asked.
I mean, it would probably, I don't know, he could make content out of it. Like, why not? Remember this, he always loves to replay stuff.
Oh.
Like, even if it's a bad game, I don't, like, he can still make content, make a meme video out of it.
No, he says they made one other game called Flashback. It came out August 21st, 2013, so that would have been 2 years after this one. Then they went defunct in November 2013. They've never made a game since. Wow. Now we know why.
I think this is the one that popularized the like part whatever final fuck this. At least this is the one that I always referred to when he started putting that in the title.
Oh my! Oh my! They expected you to sneak all the way down this street.
Uh.
They expected you to go all the way down that street with that terrible gameplay mechanic. What a piece of shit, man. To this day, I would never want to play this ever again, dude.
Did I fuck up?
What a shitty game.
Wait, up. Where am I trying to go?
Alright, what's next?
No. Yeah, all of that was wrong.
Well, this is 25 minutes, so I don't think we're watching the whole thing, but let's see what this is. The Amazing Digital Circus.
Wait, I feel like I'm missing something, am I? Wait a minute. Wait, what piece is this? Yeah, that's the rook. I feel like I'm missing something though.
Isn't that right, Bubble? That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well, why does Bubbles look like a chain chomp?
Let's get right into the show.
Bro, did I not? Oh, it's right here. Jeez. Okay. What the hell am I listening to, Baby Shark?
The volume's too low compared to the music.
Has he said the N-word yet? Not yet. I mean, I'm not sure yet if I want to call or not.
Nights into Dreams? And what about that other game that the maker of Sonic just recently made that flopped? What was that one called? That's what this reminds me of.
Oh wait, no, we go up
Kane,
here.
is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
Oh wait, yeah, we just go.
Just keep grabbing at it. That works for all of us.
Why is he trying to look like an intellectual? It's a good question.
What's going on?
The button up, button down shirt? It's really doing it for him.
Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all
She's like
been through
Raggedy
this.
Ann.
You just need to
Raggedy Ann? I'm not gonna rewind.
No, my dear, we can't have any of
Because
that
it's like
foul
more
language
annoying
around
to
here.
rewind with browser source.
Circus is a place to be
Browser
enjoyed
source is
by
more annoying when I
all.
actually want to do
You,
stuff.
my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen, except for swearing.
I don't know what this is. He doesn't know either. I don't think he cares either.
Well, how do I, leave?
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But, yeah, he's right.
No, I just kind of wonder who is sending this. He should just name drop him anyway.
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Did someone say something about an insect collection?
Oh my god. Look at this
Supposed to be a
shit.
chess piece.
Still got the knife in his chest. In his fucking heart. Now I'm all discombobulated because of the stupid ass camera. I don't know if I even should have used that, so I'm reloading anyway.
This is a dream.
I gotta be pretty, I'd use my knife
This came out
sparingly.
1 day ago? This came out 1 day ago, and it has 5.1 million views. It's an actual pilot for a real show. Oh. What I was going to say was, the voice acting quality sounded pretty good. And I was like, for a digital series, the production values seem good.
Do the thing,
like,
do
the
the thing.
animation quality seems good, does it not? So I was like, I was wondering what
Shit
I was
his
watching.
ass.
So I'm like, this doesn't seem like an amateur thing. This is an actual attempt to make
Just
a
save
pilot
scumming.
for a real show. Now I'm curious. This would probably be for adults since there's no swearing, but they were trying to swear, so it seems like it would be for adults. No, I wonder what this is gonna be.
His throat clears.
Whatever you say, kid.
It's like Bug Snacks. It's actually for adults and really deep. At least wasn't that Bug Snacks thing, or was it just a stupid game?
Tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go.
Guy with two names' favorite game, Bug Snacks.
The tent. This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include...
Oh my, the fucking range on that. Still gonna grab me, huh?
mini golf,
Trying to get past this asshole.
and here we have the grounds.
Imagine doing this in a run where stuff matters. It's not fun.
Carnival. Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours. A cosmic buffet.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the void. We don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
Bug Snacks can't be that bad. Would you rather play Bug Snacks or High on Life?
What the hell?
Hello, Kane. I love you.
Get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Oh, now he's just over here. Good. We got lucky. It's either he's either over there or wait for him to do the like embryo spitting thing, then you can just run by him. If he doesn't do either of those two things, he's just a bitch. Tried to get around him.
Wait, was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Oh, it's the game with like the talking guns and the Rick and Morty dude.
There is no magical.
I don't know his name. He's just a Rick and Morty guy.
Digital hallucinations from your mind's transition to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations.
We're gonna watch this whole ass fucking show?
So you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Did you ever see
No, I didn't.
the anime .hack? Like, or was it Hack Forward? I forget what it's called. But there's an anime where people go into a virtual world and
Code Lyoko?
sometimes they get completely stuck there and they can't come back. And they can't figure out how to leave. And that's what this seems like. It sounds like she inadvertently put a headset on thinking it was some kind of like a virtual
Do I
reality
remember this
game.
puzzle? Probably not.
And now she's stuck in that world and she can't get out. Sword Art Online is another one. Okay. Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me. Like she accidentally got sucked into like a virtual world and these other people are stuck there too and they don't know how to get out. And this
Mega Man
guy
Battle
actually
Network,
is
that
running
works
it,
too.
but he doesn't want anyone to know they can escape, so he's not.
I
telling
got it
them about
wrong.
the
I always
base
get the
actually
king and the
supposed to
queen
get out,
wrong.
right? It's interesting. This is honestly, I wonder if it's any good. I mean, we're 5 minutes in and they're just explaining the premise of the world, so you have absolutely no idea if this show would be good or not, right? But it might be.
Yeah, that covers so many other shows.
Would the plot? Would the plot
and other forms of media?
Weird? Would the plot become horror?
Horror?
Would the plot become funny? You can't tell where the show is going yet. But I don't want to. You know, we already watched 5 minutes of this. We got to move on. But I'm curious. You know, what direction does the show go? And I can understand why this already has 5 million views in a day. The production quality is there. It's just, what is it?
Yeah, it's like Pixar did it.
Maybe if you have to watch
what the fuck? Oh wait. Oh shit.
But,
oh,
yeah,
I forgot.
5 minutes is definitely enough. If you're interested in it, I recommend you go check it out. It's on this channel, Glitch. I'm honestly interested in it.
Oh wait, damn. Wait, right here. This is the spot. Okay.
You know? But again, I wonder what it would be. Because it looks like it could go in a million different directions. It could be drama, it could be comedy, it could be horror, it could be a bunch of stuff. So I'm not really sure. But, all right, anyway. Interesting and unique submission. All right, guys, time to split the part. When we come back, we'll be finishing up the Ultra member submissions for this week and heading into the common member submission. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.
Click.
Okay. And by the way, I just want to say this for the record. Some people are like, well, when are we going to get to the common member submissions? You have to understand something.
The commoners.
Ultra members will always get priority. That's the point.
I love the hierarchy in the chat. You don't give money, you're a commoner.
Then
you ain't shit.
For sure, that's the whole point. This week, we have more Ultra
Be an Ultra supporter, then he'll give a fuck about you.
We never had that many. So it's taking longer to get through them because there's that many to watch. But it will continue to do that. You know, you have to. That's what I mean. Like, that's always been the premise of the show. You know, we have, I think, 4. I think this is the last 4 here. If I'm not mistaken, I think these are the last 4 Ultra members. And then we get to the standard submissions. So we'll see how long it takes to get out of these and get through them. But, yeah, I mean, the more Ultra members, the more we're going to watch like this first before we get to the common stuff, you see? Okay. Now, let's take a look here. I got a $1 tip from... Let's see here.
Oh my god, is it coming? No, it's not. I forgot how to actually do this.
I'm very confused what this person's trying to say. 2-second guy, hey, thank you for the $1 tip. But I can't understand what you're saying. I think he's trying to say, how old do you think your viewer base is? Because you said on your main channel...
Oh, come on. You can decipher Jade messages. It can't be that bad.
But these videos don't look like they'd be from 40-year-olds. I never said that. What I said was I don't have teenagers. I don't have a teenage viewer base. I know I don't. According to YouTube, the vast
oh my god, it just starts right there on the reload.
5 to maybe like 35. And
yeah, there's a certain setup that I can do to bait them, but I just forgot now.
But no, not 40 years old. I never said that. That's ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for the tip.
Like, it's supposed to hit the button, and there's a way to get him to do. It's like a certain charge that he does. Like once I hit the button, and just kind of dodge it, and just kind of.
Content was very different. YouTube was very different.
Weave him into getting hit. But I know he's being.
I feel for the better. I don't want to be a dick to everyone on the internet. Back then, being a dick was funny, and people loved it. You know. Okay, you guys ready?
There we go. But we got to do it again.
We got to get through these Ultra member submissions. Okay. Here we are. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 35 for October 15th, 2023. I believe we're now on the tail end of the Ultra member submissions, and we will get into the common submissions shortly. So let's just move right ahead. Thanks to everyone who supported this channel and everyone
go hit it.
Submitted stuff for this week. Low budget stories.
Dead.
This is 7 minutes. I don't know how long. This is Life of a Retail Employee. Wage Mart. How nice.
Please. Oh my god, I was almost there. That shouldn't have happened.
Morning.
Oh,
look at this shit.
I'll turn this up, but you know it's going to go right back on.
Good morning, everybody.
What are we watching now?
Well, you're just with a mohawk.
Oh, no, not Brian.
Please don't make him work next to me.
He don't like this. I don't like this.
What'd he say?
What's up, Wojak? Looks like we are working together today.
Morning, Jimmy. Nice. That makes the day bearable.
Jeez. Why they gotta start it like that?
How is your crypto doing?
Horrible. I stopped.
Wojak? I'm being told Wojak is the name of the meme guy. Oh, okay.
The meme guy.
Wojak. All right.
Get in touch,
salary on it because
old man.
I can't afford to pay rent and food.
Understandable. Remember back in 2021 when people like you and me could actually escape the rat race with crypto?
Yeah, I remember David getting a good profit. And
But yeah, there's a certain way to set it up, and I'm just not doing it now. Just kind of fooling around.
A real brother who has made it out of here. Anyway, I don't
Yikes.
for the rest of my life. I'm glad when I finally get my degree in economics.
Yeah, me too.
It's a certain way you gotta do it.
Is no good for us.
Like, you're supposed to dodge to his little arm, but like, you gotta do it a certain way so he doesn't just scoof you like that.
So he's got a crush on the checkout
Why are
girl.
all my groceries so expensive? Sorry. You heard me. I do not accept the prices of these
No, I
groceries.
don't. Stop. I hate when games do this.
Anything for you. I don't make the prices.
And then, like, if you just mash an X, you just, like, fuck around and actually put it in an easier mode if you're not paying attention. But, no.
Do you know who you are talking to? I know the CEO. Can't
I
you
know the
ask him
CEO.
about the prices then? How dare you speak so smartly to me? I am a customer. Miss, can you please
Now, I also don't like the difficulty adjusting thing that it does. Like, in the terms of that it's just gonna make it slightly easier for me because I'm dying a lot. And it's like, no, keep it the same.
2, 3.
I would prefer you keep it the same. Like, that doesn't do anything for me if you just make it easier.
Oh god, another Karen treating her like shit. This is your chance, Wojak. Show them your masculinity.
How am I supposed to overcome the odds when you just make it easier for
Could
me?
you please tell me where I can find milk?
Sure. It's just around that corner, right next to the coffee.
Okay, can you show me?
I didn't move fast enough.
So this is typical retail experience.
This isn't gonna work. It's already fucked. It's already coming out. Oh, it worked. He ran into it.
Prices. They don't make the scanning system. They don't make the reward system. They don't do the payment processing. They didn't do anything. Their job there is to just check you out, but you complain to them constantly about everything like they did it, right? You're there to help. So you tell the guy exactly where it is. Oh, can you walk me over there like a 4-year-old and hold me by the hand and show me the item that I want? How about no? How about you're an independent adult and you go do it for your fucking self, and I'll do my job over here?
I don't know.
Right?
You sounded like that's what you wanted when they moved the cherry juice and your bitch ass couldn't find it. You made a pretty big deal about it. They probably had to do that for you and show you where the fuck ass cherry juice is. I don't know.
Hello, young man. Can you show me where I can find the pizzas?
This may or may not work. He's too
Of
fast.
course I can. Here it is.
Pizza
Thank you so much,
boxes.
dear.
Next to candy.
Can you show me where I can find the vegan products?
Oh my god.
It's just rough on knife only.
Alright. Well, I get the gist of it. We watched half of it. Yeah, that's retail can really be like that. If you like retail, if you have ever worked a retail job, you can pretty much sympathize, empathize both with this.
Both.
Plight.
That was a
of
heavy
retail
one.
work for sure. Okay, this next one looks pretty scary. What is it? Look around. Now, I don't think we can do that. Oh, fuck, we can?
They sent him like a 360 VR video.
Interactive YouTube video. Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
I can look around in the video? What is this?
I mean,
I didn't even know this existed.
Man, how far behind are we?
Oh, God. Oh, fuck, she's terrified. Get her out of my room. Get her the fuck out. Get the fuck out right now. You scared the shit out of me.
Just
freak.
Chasing me around.
Oh, God. Well, I can't control it now.
I might have to cheat for this part.
It's not scary yet. When it's scary, that's when you poop yourself. Here it comes. Prepare to poop.
Oh, my fuck. I can't hear it when it's
everywhere.
coming.
There's going to be ghosts, goblins, creepy shit coming out of every direction, every orifice. Close your eyes and your ears if you don't want to be scared.
Alright,
I can't
fuck
believe
this.
you
I'm
can control the
cheating.
video. I've never seen this on YouTube before. In fact, let's just do this. Let's just spin endlessly and see what happens.
Oh my god. Or we can actually engage with it and... Wait, why are we doing this? We're wasting time. We're literally wasting time.
5 scene.
Oh no, wait, no, it's just a video though. Never mind. You're not actually playing it.
I just keep
But like,
spinning
look
it.
at something interesting. I don't know. We just spin.
Lady Christmas says YouTube used to have a VR app for videos like this. Makes things scary. You want me to stop spinning? Oh look, there's a ghost. Here he comes. Here's a ghosty. Look at this. Or maybe it's a demon. The demon's coming for you, and you can't do anything. Look, he wants to kill and kiss you. He wants to give you a big Frenchie. He's got a big long tongue. It's got, you know, it's actually not that
God,
scary.
he's being so obnoxious.
With a glove on his hand. You can see that he had like fingers on the glove. It wasn't very terrifying at all.
Hey, are you okay?
No, you're in here again. I was trying to address the demon, and you came in and bothered me. Get the fuck out. Is the demon back? Where are you?
So I've heard. Oh, it's definitely a thing.
I was having fun. I want to see the weird fingers you have again.
I'm trying to get it the first time, and then I'll
here we
just
go.
use
He's
a
right there in your
flash the
face.
second
Cool.
time.
He's like, hello. Time for more hugs and kisses. Oh, now what? What the fuck? Where's this? He's like in a store.
He's in peak YouTube mode right now,
look,
though.
you're not on a bed. What is this? Like a dirty room? There's an old Macintosh computer or something there. Now I can't see anything. Now you hear a noise. Now the ghost could be right in your face.
Oh my lord, man.
Could be grabbing your nuts. There it is. There's the ghost. Oh no,
There he is.
That's your own light, I guess. Can you look everywhere? You can look everywhere. What's that? Oh, that's creepy. There's a silhouette right there. Someone's coming for you. What's going on now? I hear footsteps.
No, the enemy AI is kind of weird. Because I know it's like lickers work like that. It's like they just behave differently if they're in your like field of view or like where your camera is. Oh my fuck, how?
Stuck inside a tree? Is that what it's saying? There's a ghost stuck inside your tree. It's gonna jump out and eat me. Oh no, the ghost is here. Look, the tree's mutating into a ghost or something. Oh, there he comes.
But it kind of does make it harder not being able to hear
Boy, they
when
really got a lot of use out of those gloves.
when the crane is coming.
How long is this? Oh, we're almost done. It's
Gotta
25
cheese it harder. I'm gonna cheat the second time. I gotta get it the first
Kick it
time.
out!
Though.
Fuck! Goddamn door stuck. And there's someone right behind me with creepy things coming at me. Look, there he is. Dude, it's the same gloves again. It's totally the same gloves like the 5th time. So now you're back in the room, but it looks different. The lighting's different.
Yeah, I forgot how I used to do this. But this was a big reset point because this part sucks.
And then I took a shit. Look, there he is. The
There
same
he
gloves
is.
again. They really, I told you, they really
Oh,
stretched
this
their
isn't
budget
gonna
out for
work.
this one. Here he comes. Here he comes. Your sleep paralysis. You can't move. He's coming for you.
Okay,
Look,
now
his
we
shadow is
cheat.
different than the creature.
But we gotta avoid it though,
shadow is
getting hit, because he could kill me, because I didn't pick up any health apparently. Jeez. Okay, we just have to not get hit.
Oh no! Now there's. Oh, here we go. So
And
here's
he's
the
probably
catch.
gonna hit
This
me
is
because I'm
gonna
in
be a
danger.
twist. I guarantee this
I'm
is
just
a
way
twist
too slow
ending.
now.
You're not done. It's gonna still come out and get you. 'Cause you think that
Shit.
it's done 'cause it's daytime.
This is bad.
But this is just the trick.
Please.
It's not over. You're gonna get scared again. He's coming. I guarantee you he's gonna come grab you. I 100%.
What? No.
Guarantee he's coming to
Fuck.
grab you at the end. There's no way this is the end of the video.
Save me. Thank you.
They made it
Just so I can get hit by the shit again. Suck a dick.
It's not over. See, there's still 10 seconds left. It's coming out to grab you one last time. I'm calling it right now.
I forgot the button.
See, I told you. What did I
to do
say?
it.
I said there was no way that shit was over. It was coming one last time. Here we go.
Interesting monster.
So basically, the guy just wore one of those black suits and had those like stretchy gloves. There you go. That was what the fuck is this? That was pretty unique. So this is the last Ultra Member submission. After this, we'll get to standard submissions. All right. Well, that was unique. I never seen anything like that before. I've never actually seen a video on YouTube you can move. I've never seen that before.
You ain't been around the block.
Basic message. It's very modest one. I'm not sure that I know a lot. I'm sure that I don't know a lot of architecture. It's nonetheless
How am I scheming?
what interests me in architecture. It's how architecture is for me the exemplary case.
This guy is like covered in sweat. He's like, what is he? Is he having like an intestinal problem right now or something?
Yeah, I juked him out.
Of how ideology.
Yeah, he needs medical attention. He's sweating profusely. sweating like he does when he plays Street Fighter.
You will find it. Even in buildings.
He's completely covered in sweat.
Why are you so distracted by that, though?
Completely soaked in sweat. What is going on here? Right?
Like, pay attention to what's going on. Like, he gets so derailed by such small things.
Where you think we have just
Oh my god, it's over. It's already over. Because he had to fucking hit me right there.
Everyday objects can be objects not only to use them but to think with them. First, I want to repeat, I'm sorry some of you already know it, but it's my big royal example to make this point. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. It always interested me, the paradox of, I already mentioned them, obviously I have some anal fixation here, I don't want to go into it, toilets. Did you notice if you traveled around the world, how different they are?
Is this gonna end up... Is he gonna talk about scat?
I think if you go, I don't know how it's here, I just will mention 3 big civilizations, nations. In France, the toilet bowl is in the back, so that when you produce...
I don't know why I didn't pick up any health, though.
Disappear in the hole. The German toilets, the old type, now they are disappearing, but you still find them, it's the opposite. The hole is in front. So that when you produce excrements, they're displayed in the bag, they don't disappear in water. This is the German ritual, you know, you should every morning sniff, inspect your...
See, this is the scary part. Is not getting hit, because I'm probably gonna die.
For Germany, it's maybe this.
Yeah.
In Anglo-Saxon world, United States, you get, you know, the toilet bowl which is full of water so that shit floats before it disappears. And then I asked many of my friends, architects, interior designers, why these differences? They gave me 2 books on the structure.
What is the point of this?
I get an explanation. And then a wild speculation came to my mind. Do you know that from the late 18th century, we have in Europe the idea of European Trinity. It's a racist idea.
Also making an executive decision. I'm gonna play something else that nobody cares about except me. Because I would have more fun doing that.
Of them standing for a certain level of social life and for a certain politics. France is...
Oh wait, I gotta...
...domain and politically left revolution. England, middle of the road, liberal, moderate and economy. Germany, metaphysics and poetry and conservative.
What does that do to toilets?
And my God, it did strike me. Isn't this the key?
This is the most worthless thing. I don't know why they sent him that.
For the sheet in the back, it should quickly be liquidated, like a kind of a guillotine. Anglo-Saxon, pragmatic, let it float, let's be rational. German, metaphysics and poetry. You observe it, you think, and so on. Okay, this may be madness, but you see what's my point? It's that something like this had to be at work to account even for such a common thing like...
So he's, I'm being told he's a philosopher. So what he's saying is that you can see the philosophy of different civilizations even in where they shit. Like, even the design of their toilets could be representative of, like, how their differences in culture and things.
Yeah, some of it is just a hole in the ground.
The thing is,
what does that tell you about him?
I've never seen a French toilet. I've never seen a German toilet. So I can't really relate to what he's saying because I don't know what that stuff is. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is that
so anyway, now I'm going to set this up to play the common member video.
Common member
videos, which means not the ultra member, but I need to get the playlist here synced. If you give me a second, and then we're gonna watch those. Start watching those anyway. So shuffle, play all. Okay, ready? This should be random order. I put it on random.
No.
Now I'm gonna say this. The whole premise of this part of the show is random order for the standard members. All right. However, for some reason, people have been observing that some weeks we start off on random order, and then all of a sudden it seems to be going in the order of the playlist and not randomized anymore. You may be right. That's a YouTube glitch. That's happened also in my own playlist playing music for my streams, and I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do about it. YouTube just sometimes doesn't have playlists work properly, and I apologize for that.
That seems like a him problem. I just never had that happen.
Programs playlists. So we'll do our best. Let's see. Freddy Krueger, Dreamer's Paradise. Here we go.
As she walks through the alley, she's a shadow of death. I see the fear in her eyes. She realized my arms are stretched, cause I've been laughing and slashing so long that I am a maniac and yet my mom's a nun. And I ain't never killed a kid that didn't deserve it.
He's vibing. Yeah, it's getting struck. The Kuya estate gonna collect.
This is actually, I mean, first of all, the original song from Coolio, right, Gangster's Paradise, is a good song. The parody of it, Amish Paradise by Weird Al, is also a good song. And I hate to say it, this is also a good song. I like it.
Why would you say I hate to say it? Like, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, rest in peace, Coolio. He just passed away recently, right?
You hate it for who? I hate to say it, this song is kind of good, okay?
Because I'm chasing, they can't live a normal life. Raise my glove and I swipe, so they gotta go down. Here I'm all scream. Too much television, watching children in her dreams. I'm an aggravated fool with killing on my mind. Got my glove on my hand. When they drink it, they die. I'm a burnt up, angry kid killing stranger. And you moved to my town, so now your life's in danger.
You know what's funny? Because as you get older, you start thinking about this stuff.
Thinking about
you
what?
technically just stop Freddy by having everyone be drugged to the point where they don't have dreams. Like, aren't there drugs
Put them in a coma
that make it so that you will sleep, but
I don't know about that.
But you don't have a dream? I think there is a way to do that, correct? There's a medication. So if you had
I don't know.
Hypothetically,
maybe.
Let's say people actually analyze.
Well, dreaming is the fun part, unless you got like a bunch of fucked up nightmares, I guess.
But let's say there was a dream demon.
I mean, I already don't remember.
In dreams, and
like 85% of my dreams, probably higher than that.
The whole town so that no one has dreams and you still get rest.
How is that feasible though? The whole town? Who's paying for it? The government?
There was a way
government mandated medication so that the scary person doesn't kill you when you're sleeping.
Terrible, awful dreams, and there's a way to stop them with medication. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, that's pretty good. If you want to watch the whole thing, check it out on the Merkins channel. I actually like that song. You know, as a fan of the Freddy Krueger movies. What's next?
All right, everyone. Well, please bear with me, because I'm fucking ripping pissed right now.
Me too.
All right? And here's why.
I'm very upset. By the way, the fucking subtitles are on again, and I'm ripping pissed about that.
Space 2. As you know,
So this is from my channel about 12, 13 years ago. Dead Space 2 DLC not available on PSN. What the fuck?
bought Dead Space 2 for the PS3 because it was announced that the PS3 version would actually have completely for free.
Why didn't they do it at a time that's convenient for me? Because I make stupid videos, and they're supposed to know that. And make it easier for me because I make videos.
You can still hear me clearing my throat. You can still hear me snorting, and this was 13 years ago. It's post-nasal drip. I had it back then too.
Yeah,
the difference was back
you always
then,
had
I
it.
didn't have this really good microphone. I was doing it in front of a camera, so most of the time I did it back then, no one heard it or knew I had it. It wasn't until I got to my better setup that it became way more noticeable. But same thing.
I actually played through both Dead Space 2 campaign on PS3 and also Dead Space Extraction I did with John Rambo. So that was all well and dandy, but it was also announced that on launch day for this game that there would be a DLC on March 1st.
Fucking lost my turret.
Which would actually resume
I spawned it on myself and made it go away.
Extraction as a playable DLC in Dead Space 2. So it's supposed to come out on March 1st simultaneously on Xbox Live and PSN, just so everyone can see. Gee, what does that time say? It's 3:29 in the afternoon. So I turn on my PS3, fully expecting that I would be able to play Dead Space Severed. And guess what? Here we are in Dead Space 2. Do you see it? I sure as fuck don't. It's not fucking here. And just to show everyone...
For clarification purposes, because we don't need to watch this whole video, back in the day, now, to this day, I don't know if it's the same, but back in the day, there was a big discrepancy between Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. Xbox Live, like clockwork, usually around midnight, if there was a new update for a DLC expansion, it would be released. PlayStation Network would just willy-nilly release stuff whenever it wanted, frequently being days late. So, if you own a game on Xbox, you'll get your DLC right away. Everyone else has to, or who has a PlayStation had to wait. And I never understood that.
That's pretty straightforward, though.
That's just the way Sony is. They just update it randomly whenever they want during the day. So you just gotta, you're just complaining for no reason. But I'm a customer. I own both consoles.
Yeah, you pay money for the service, so he owns their soul.
Why should I be punished for owning it on PlayStation? Why do I have to wait like half a day later? Why? It didn't make sense. And so this was a rant video that I did about that topic. It's not particularly that interesting, but it's interesting now to watch it 13 years later. Today, I don't really think that this is an issue. Now everything's digital, right? Games come out digitally. DLCs are all digital. It's a very different situation in this day and age. So let's watch one more video before we split the part.
It's time to scare some people.
Oops. Just the wrong button.
Wow. Oh, come on, an old woman? Now that's messed up.
Yeah, don't give her a heart attack.
Why scare an old person?
She could have died. Could have actually died.
That was messed up, man.
You're gonna get shot.
Oh, shit! Yo, 2 of them run out.
Alright, that should do. Come check it out.
They're gonna hide them between. Oh my god.
Man, you better go somewhere before you get kicked in the face.
Yeah, go on with that bullshit.
Come here, I want to hug.
Come here.
No.
You don't want to see with me tonight?
No.
I'm a good cuddler.
I will kick you.
See, at least this one, it's not malicious. It's kind of silly because
what would be malicious?
The old woman I feel is messed up, but people in the store, that's okay in my opinion.
So it's based on the location. What if it was a dark alley? That would be malicious.
Okay, so my sister got a brand new house.
As long as you do it in public in a well-lit area, it's okay. There's no danger.
Master bathroom closet. And she's gonna be like, "Oh, look at all this space I've got, blah blah blah," and Sean's gonna scare her. Hey, Jake and I just got here.
Fucked up. He's gonna scare his sister. Come on, man.
Okay, cool.
The loft.
This is sweet. What are you gonna put in here?
The couch in the basement.
Oh, it's the party room, dude. This is the master? This is the master?
Yes. You can put a tub, but we didn't put one.
Put a big closet?
Yeah, it's giant.
But isn't this like stupid though? Like to him, like. Because no, there was another video on whatever DSP reacts. It was like a couple doing a prank on each other, and he just thought it was fucking stupid.
I don't want to watch.
Like,
I'm not gonna watch too much more.
I don't know, but this is funny to him. But the other one was like I don't know. Like he's so.
In the Walmart parking lot.
Like he had a big deal with it. It was like, oh, what's the point in that? Why would they do that? That's like, I guess because it was one of those malicious pranks.
Oh my god.
Go, John. Go, John. Jake, please tell me you got that.
What'd you think when that happened?
I was scared.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my god. Taco Bell drive-thru now. See, that's fucked up. Oh, I didn't think they were in the car. I thought they were gonna scare like the person in the drive-thru. I didn't know they were in the car. Oh my god. This is fucking stupid. I like the guy doesn't move. The guy's like, I'm not scared. He's laughing. He's laughing as all the women are running. He's laughing his ass off. Wow.
Actual menace.
Oh no. See, she laughed. See, it depends on your level of, I guess, maybe belief. Because, like, some people would genuinely believe, like, a killer doll exists or something.
Killer
like, to me,
doll.
If I saw that, dude, I would immediately start laughing. I'd be like, that's funny. Someone's trying to, pull a prank or whatever. I wouldn't believe
what's a bad prank?
Chucky doll exists.
Chucky
doll. I guess some
doll.
people would watch it and be like, oh my god, I'm so scared, right? All right, that was not bad. At least they're not doing anything too malicious there. All right.
I feel
anyway,
like DSP is the
apart,
type
guys.
that like
Thanks for watching DSP
actually does
Internet.
get legitimately scared because this dude act like nothing ever scares him and never will.
Thanks for watching.
But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like wouldn't it be
guys,
ironic?
Before we get to member Q&A,
no, that's not scary. Oh, that doesn't scare me. Oh, what? That's not scary.
And then we'll start with that, and then we'll continue on with videos.
No, maybe
Thanks
he
for being a
don't.
Great audience, Casanova.
He's barely a human anyway. Who
I'll
fucking
be right back.
knows?
I'm just gonna use the restroom and be right back.
Okay. We got jeez. I guess I can at least make this something. Hold on. Wait, how do I even? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, okay. He's probably gonna come right back once I actually like do this. But I guess here's listening. Meantime, since he just decided to go AWOL like that, we could enhance for now. That looks terrible. Whatever, we just do this. I don't know what else to do.
Alrighty, guys.
No, that was quick. God damn.
So we can go through those first, and then we'll jump into more videos, okay? Get that open here. And of course, we're going to go now because my laptop restarted this morning. Done, okay. Here. Ship. Ready? Here we go. Let's continue. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 35 for October 15th, 2023. It's been an interesting show so far this week with lots of horror, which I like, obviously, with Halloween just around the corner, a little over 2 weeks away. It's always good to have good variety and have some nice horror stuff in the mix. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the show. This part of the show every week, we do member Q&A. Meaning we're going to do a lightning round style answering of questions from members. So let's jump right into it because I want to get to more videos, okay? Before you stopped watching The Walking Dead, were you a fan of any spin-off shows? No.
Yeah.
I watched 1 or 2 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead, did not like it and never watched it, never saw any other spin-offs.
I still don't get why this Q&A
to a haunted house
on this shit.
I remember when I was younger, I went to 1 or 2 of them. I believe it was either with my parents or friends. I couldn't even tell you. I very rarely went to one. One of them was a little scary because someone would jump out and chase you a little bit. But I don't. I was much younger. I don't remember. What was the last costume you wore for Halloween before you were a YouTuber? Before I was on YouTube, it would have been actually that Punisher costume that we saw earlier today in that video.
What if he brings it back?
That shirt and that coat I used at a party that I had when I lived in New Haven, Connecticut with 2 roommates. We had a 3-bedroom apartment. We shared it. And we had a party.
Yeah, he's wearing a button up, the new one. He brought back, he's got a new blouse. A nice winter style blouse now.
And I was dressed as the Punisher. So same exact costume, actually. Aside from your office, is the rest of your house decorated for Halloween? No. We have autumn decorations in our living area, like the living room and stuff. We have some candles that my parents have bought us. The simulated candles. They're not real. They burn on battery. So we have ones that look like pine cones and stuff that we put out.
Simulated candles?
Different things like we bought years ago. We bought like an empty vase. We fill it with like those little fake stones, and you put like.
Why would I buy fake candles?
So we have like one that's like orange themed for like
for the aesthetic,
stuff like that. So we have like autumn themed stuff downstairs. Nothing Halloween. Like there's no horror stuff or anything down there. Well, Kat and Jasper.
Do they got dead bodies hanging around?
No. Okay. What are you doing every day that helped you get yourself together and improve yourself? Well, here's the thing. This actually is an interesting question because a lot of people just go through life and never even think of stuff like that. Correct? You just, all I got to do today is get through the day. Whether that means I get through my day of work, my day of school, I pay my bills, I eat, I wash, whatever I need to get through the day, and that's all a lot of people think about. A lot of people, that's all they have time to think about.
I too think about eating to get through the day.
Many life responsibilities and things, you don't really have time.
I'm thinking about what I'm gonna eat right now.
About that kind of question, correct? I'll be honest, I don't
Why is he wearing it?
Every day I think about that stuff. Right? What I can
a variety
is that as I am getting older and I approach situations that are very different than the things that I used to see in my youth. You know, like today we've got crazy stuff going on in the world. We've got things on YouTube going on. We got things all over the internet.
We got things going on in the world. We got things on YouTube.
I used to be the kind of guy that was very closed-minded.
Why can't you tell us about the world, but you can tell us about YouTube? What's going on?
Of thing in my life, I try to see from more than one perspective. And I think that is a way that I have actually actively improved myself. As I go through my day, if I come across something that I need to think about, it's not just, all right, well, how do I just get through this immediate thing? It's like, no, let me think. What about that person on the other side of the situation? What are they going through? We even said it earlier in the video.
Don't even think like that.
It's a parody of how people treat people at retail stores, right? So if you're shopping at a retail store, do you really think it's a good idea to yell at the checkout person? What did they do? They just work there, you know? If you're upset because something's going wrong and you gotta call and wait on hold for an hour to talk to someone,
she could cream.
Why yell at the person on the other end of the phone
ya.
when you finally get to them? They didn't make that hour wait happen. They don't own the company. They don't hire the staff. They didn't set up this phone system, right? That's the kind of stuff you think you got to think about more.
But he just actually doesn't.
Living isn't just for me. There's everyone out there.
I mean, he actually doesn't act like that, though. The way he treats these DoorDash drivers when they're a little late, or like he tracks them on the fucking app and like can see when they turned away from his house because they have another order. He doesn't act that way like them. He doesn't act that way.
Weird you like to eat? I don't necessarily think there's anything really weird today that I like to eat, but as I grow older, I find out that some of the stuff I used to eat in my childhood was bizarre. Like, for example, when I was a kid, I refused to eat broccoli. I hated it.
Okay, that's a normal kid thing.
She would take grilled chicken or baked chicken, and she would mash it up with rice-a-roni or stuffing mix, like stovetop stuffing, and then she would mash in pieces of broccoli and turn it into this mushy bowl, and then I would eat it that way because all the other flavors were with it, so the broccoli wasn't unbearable flavor for me, you see? When I was a kid, I used to have this weird dressing that I would make. It was a mixture of Miracle Whip
dressing
and ketchup. And I would mix the two together.
I don't know about that.
hybrid
That's why he's so fucked up today.
Get this, kielbasa in. Yes, Polish kielbasa. I would eat it and dip it in that.
Why does he call it that?
I know that sounds weird. I don't do it anymore. That's
Kielbasa?
just something I did as a kid. And then all the time I talk about things that like we had that were cultural things in food that I would eat when I was a kid.
Maybe I'm missing something. Is there
that we used to make
another type of
spaghetti cake?
Sausage called
kielbasa? Spaghetti, and then add.
I know we're not talking about the same thing. We ain't talking about kielbasa.
Pudding thing with it.
No damn way.
Cinnamon, sugar, and other things. Form it into
kielbasa.
a Pyrex baking pan like brownies. Bake it, and you would take it out, cut it into squares, and eat it. And we thought it was delicious. To this day, I think about the flavor, and I think, man, that was delicious. Seriously. What is one profession you would like to have? Honestly, I think I have the best profession I could ever have.
In the world?
This is the best job I've ever had.
For him.
I can't imagine a better job. There's things I've aspired to do. Like I said, I always thought about maybe one day I would open a restaurant. and I'd be, you know, be able to make like nice cuisine or have a bunch of chefs that were good at it and make people happy with food or something like that. Of course, that's probably never going to happen. I'm now in my early 40s. I mean, how old am I going to be until I have enough money?
Yeah, she was making Cobra food.
It's never going to happen, right? But it was just something I thought about. What famous celebrity would you want to meet? None. I don't care. I was never that kind of person that wanted to meet a celebrity or get an autograph. I'm not anyone like that. I've never given a shit.
Like,
so the answer is nobody.
It's gotta be somebody.
Holiday. Christmas?
Wait, not even
you know,
like
I don't really think of holidays that much.
There's not
Christmas,
one person that you would
Halloween,
just like to meet
right?
that you,
So I'd probably go Christmas
I guess you enjoy their work. Just nobody. We don't want to meet them. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to autograph nothing. Nobody.
You said you suffered with depression.
Like, we can't even name a person. Hypothetically, nobody.
That's a pretty serious topic. I've talked about it briefly. Yeah, there was a time in my life I was at my lowest low. This is probably about mid to late 2000s.
Yeah, I don't know why he says it like that.
I was so
it's
depressed.
just.
I hated my life. I hated myself.
Why do so many people let him go so long, just like being wrong all the time?
But
I guess no one's ever corrected him, or maybe he don't know.
All right, that is the Q&A segment, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for submitting your questions. Remember, super members will be able to ask more questions next week. All right, let's now get back to the videos.
I mean, not right now.
All right. Let me get the everything back up here.
Oh my god.
All right. Without further ado, let's continue on. What's next?
Welcome to the opening night of Honest Conference, and for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators.
Guess I'm going for a poison there.
Executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
September 6th, 2023. So this was right before Starfield had come out, right? I never saw this.
Starfield.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, we choose Bill Murray. That's the only person that I can actually think of.
Said how great the crowd is here, and
so Todd, we love you, and this is a safe space. You can let the truth out now. Why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
Money.
We have dreamt of a game where we can truly
let's be honest.
engine in every aspect.
It's like a job interview.
All upgraded your PCs, you'll be able to
Why do you want to work for us?
Once you've all upgraded your
think?
PCs, did you hear that? You'll be able to explore. Oh, this is great. We gotta watch this. It's all they edited it together.
Time to be the king of hate.
Where a real sense of loneliness will start setting in. I mean, we tried to do something new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. But something's wrong with the game. I can't quite put my finger on it.
It can't be all that bad, though, Todd.
Well, crafting is worse, outposts are worse, companions will constantly moan at you, perks are worse, there's fewer gear slots. You know, I could go on and on. Can you imagine 16 times the loading screens, though?
Yeah, I wish I could talk about the loading screens.
Every time.
It's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to experience it soon. So, Todd, what bugs did you bring to HonestCon?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're constantly looping bugs from the game.
Nice.
And what's the experience like?
Well, to be honest, it's a real nightmare. They're gonna need to buckle up, and it's 2 hours they'll never get
Like
back.
this is just being hateful.
I'm sure that's real.
Let's shit on Todd Howard.
Could you give us an example of what?
Man, I thought that would have been played out, but I guess we kind of refreshed it because of Starfield.
Go to a star yard,
Midfield.
talk to a lady, need to fetch a beverage. 10 loading screens later, and you've got a beverage. That's it. That's the only quest in that handcrafted location.
Surely there must be some.
So extra for this too.
The creature.
Just wait until you see what we've done with global illumination, bucket physics, artificial intelligence, character variation.
Whoa, where did my pack go? Wait, where did I just buy? Or not buy?
Technology.
2005, because that's when
I
it's
honestly
from.
believe we have the worst UI
Wait a
in the world
minute.
because, hey, you know, the modders will fix that. And after 100 hours in the game, I still have no idea.
I don't know what the effect was though. Oh shit, hopefully it's nothing bad.
And any Metacritic predictions for this, Todd?
We're aiming for a controversial 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's such an awkward experience.
Yeah, I don't know why people were so hype about Starfield though.
Creation engine, but Todd,
They thought it was going to be revolutionary.
Such a pivotal role in game development and have created some of our fondest childhood memories. We'll still buy the game and chalk this all up to experience. And now at least we can look forward to Elder Scrolls 6.
What is this video called? Todd Howard unveils the truth about Starfield in an honest, and then it cut off. but it's from Unscripted 8 days ago. It's really good. That's a really good video, dude.
So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Shout out to the chess club.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
Honest conference.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe. Need you every day.
Content ID. Let's freak out about content ID.
Yeah, I love his face. Ooh.
I guess we don't care about it. Todd Howard is the only person to make DSP not getting copyright
now
struck.
We're gonna get hit with music.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Probably gonna get hit with the music thing.
He
That was a
snapped out
great
of it.
video, dude. All right. Oh God. All right. If you have fear of spiders a minute long, big spider attacks daddy. I guarantee you this is gonna be Australia. Australia has the craziest, biggest, fucked up spiders.
They got the big black ones.
If you are afraid of spiders, don't watch this next minute. Ready? Here we go.
I've got a visitor in
Oh,
the house,
shit.
and she's up there on the roof. And if I creep the camera around, we'll be able to see her. Oh, there she is. She's a wonderful critter, and it's mating season, so she's out in the prowl looking for a mate. They're huntsmen, and they move lightning fast. That's the way they catch their prey. I'm going to go up there and try and catch her with my best spider sense of this Chinese food container. I'll hand the camera over to my most faithful assistant to film this, and we'll see what we get. Oh, there's a great close-up of
huntsman
her.
spider.
Look at her, isn't she beautiful? What a fine specimen. Can you see Daddy and the spider?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Daddy, careful.
It's gonna get his ass.
Decided to get a bigger container because of the size of this one. I'll have to move really quick.
It's gonna get his ass. Get him. Jump by his face.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Bro, I don't know what I would do in this situation. Like if one of those was in this fucking house, so I might have to.
Stumbles out of the room with the bucket on his foot. That's great.
The place might as well be condemned at that point.
That was legit good. Do.
J
What an
Tones.
idiot. All right. But no, those things are huge. You know, there's a viral picture of one. It's big. There's a clock on a wall in Australia. The spider's so fucking big, its legs are extending past the edges of the clock. It's insanely creepy. Those things are giant. All right.
The soundtrack.
You can't mail a spider. I hope not. That's not a thing.
Soundtrack that achieves the rare accomplishment of being cinematic and atmospheric while at the same time also being memorable. It seems like it's so often that a horror game OST
Oh,
will
it's this
creep
guy.
you out and be
I've seen this guy has done a lot of cool videos over the years, documentary style videos, and a lot of stuff is comedy too with this guy.
Chilling this dude.
Justin Wang. I didn't know
Wang
about
joke?
this. It's
Wait, what is
faking
this?
deafness. I mean, this is 20 minutes long. We can't watch the whole
Oh,
thing. We'll
the
skip to the
DualShock version, dude.
They'll elevate the mood, but to me it seems like it's very rare, especially now.
The good
that any of
old
the tracks
DualShock
really stick with you
soundtrack.
after you turn the game off. But Resident Evil had so many earworms. You got the save room music, the guardhouse basement, Rebecca's theme, Barry's Revenge. You got the end theme Still Dawn, which is probably one of my favorite video game songs of all time. And then you got the Resident Evil Director's Cut DualShock Edition soundtrack. That soundtrack is also special, but for very different
Oh,
reasons.
I never heard that. Oh God. Yeah, I
See,
never,
the
I never
thing
played the
about
DualShock
that,
edition. I didn't know it had a
like,
different
it's
soundtrack.
not
That sounds
the,
terrible.
like, it's
Oh,
not
God.
the composing. Because I think I've seen it somewhere. It's like it's the instrument that's the problem. They use the wrong instrument. But like if you change it to like strings or something, like it sounds perfectly fine. It's just that booty ass whatever instrument they use for that. It just makes it sound awful.
Wow.
But yeah, as far as like compose, it actually doesn't sound that bad if you just change the instrument.
Wow, 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 wow.
This video is sponsored by Scentbird. Lately, I've been getting more into.
All right, good for you for getting the sponsorship. I will not hate on you because you need that sponsorship.
You're hating.
Because a lot of people need sponsorships to get by today.
And you don't, because you're better than them.
Let's fast forward.
Asshole. I wanted to say something. I was about to say something.
Outshine a lot of the other fantastic turds that await you on this soundtrack. For example, you've got Barry's Conversation, which sounds like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
What the fuck?
You got Wesker is Found, which sounds less like a song for a shady double-crosser and more like the theme for a mischievous kitty cat.
bass.
It's like a
Wester's
whimsical
thing.
song for like a children's show. It's a fucking Resident
And then
Evil.
you got the theme for the Black Tiger boss battle, which it sounds like the circus came to town, and then the elephants got loose and trampled everybody to death.
I'm on my RE high horse. I didn't even say it. What? That doesn't even make sense.
But that's not to say that the score is entirely without good tracks. You have one track that I think actually kind of
There's some good ones in there.
the original. That one being Disappearance. This one to me sounds a lot more dark and foreboding and makes me think of something that might have been on the Sweet Home soundtrack.
Oh. I never played Sweet Home. It's an NES game, right? Super scary. It's supposed to be like the prequel to all horror games.
All horror games. Father that
You got
shit.
the Second Floor Mansion Revisited, which sounds like something that could have been on the Parasite Eve soundtrack.
That game you never finished.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Like a xylophone. That does sound like Parasite Eve.
And then there's Rebecca's Safe in the Medical Room, which is probably my favorite track on this soundtrack.
You scream,
It
I
reminds me
cream.
a lot of something that you'd hear in a Fulci movie.
That sounds like a surreal soundtrack of like a crazy movie, right?
What? What does that even mean? A surreal soundtrack of a
Sunshine of the
crazy
Spotless
movie.
Mind or something,
This
right?
dude just word
this guy
salads
lied about being
everything.
deaf?
Like, think he's saying stuff when it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Of a crazy movie? What makes it crazy? Is it a bunch of crazy people that are the actors or pretending to be crazy? Or crazy in what sense? What does that mean?
But then, tragedy
I
strikes.
like to compliment this guy's setup. I really like this guy's filming setup because
Oh, is this about what he's talking about or his
He's got
setup?
it out of focus, so it's a little interesting the way he's got it all out of focus.
Interesting.
He's got the lighting like I have, right? Which
Uh-huh.
looks really nice on
He
camera.
learned from you.
His lighting is this is a really photogenic setup to his videos.
Why
And
don't you
also
leave
how
him a
he cuts-
comment
how he
telling
cuts
him that
closer,
then?
Back, closer, back. That's another cinematic trick that people uses. So
Okay.
pretty good. I mean, I understand why people like his videos. There's a lot of effort put into this, the cinematography, for sure.
He
Okay.
used to suffer from severe migraine headaches that affected his
Weird
hearing.
tangent.
At the age of 24,
I mean,
he
it's
was
just
diagnosed with a hearing
random.
disability with severe hearing loss in both ears. But despite this hurdle, not only does he keep pushing forward, but he demands to do things on his own terms. He's offered work composing for TV dramas.
Like,
but
I'm
he-
fascinated. What are these things around him? I'm looking at them.
Oh
while I
my
listen to
God.
him. I'm looking all around at the things going on around him, and I'm like, what's that? What's that? You know?
He hated TV dramas. He
This dude
threatened
is
out because he
distracted
felt
by
the shows were
everything.
garbage and he could do better. So instead, he worked at a video store and as a street sweeper, doing what he could.
Like,
to
I
make
don't
money
know what
until
to
he got a
even.
composition job that was up to his
Like, I
standard.
keep hating that I'm trying to, like, diagnose this dude, but, like, it gotta be fucking something. He just.
A movie about a
Too
schoolgirl
much
who
of
gets AIDS from a
everything.
blood transfusion.
Oh, God.
And then not long after, his second job would come. That being.
Hey, you
the
can be in
infamous
like a
Resident
middle of
Evil
a
director's
sentence
cut
and like
DualShock
notice his
soundtrack.
hair is
And
sticking
how
up and
how
just
that soundtrack was
completely
received at
derails
Capcom
himself
Higher
over
and
shit
not
like
long
that.
after. This time for Onimusha Warlords.
Oh, my hair is sticking up. I can't get it to go down.
With only 3 songs left to compose, Mamoru suffers from a seizure that causes him to lose almost all of what was left of his hearing.
Oh, God.
But using his perfect pitch, as well as subtitled scenes of dialogue from the game, he powers through and completes the soundtrack. And this soundtrack is like night and day from the Resident Evil DualShock soundtrack. It's fully orchestrated, completely competent, and basically what you would expect from a samurai video game. In particular, the track Rising Sun became very popular.
Pretty good.
Is it real instruments
It's relaxing, cinematic, full of energy.
that
power.
apparently people
The track.
don't use anymore and it's all
I
synthesized
never
and
played
fake?
Onimusha.
So,
I never played any of them. There's a few of
but he
them,
doesn't realize like.
And it was this soundtrack that
I don't
propelled
know.
him to a whole new level of prestige, with Time magazine dubbing him the Beethoven
Even the
of
stuff that he
Japan.
does, like, does he not recognize that it's like
As well as
samples
where
of
he's at
real
after having
instruments?
created the Onimusha soundtrack. Today, Samuro Ghosh works in a tiny dark room in his Yokohama apartment. The saddest thing for me is not to be able to hear an orchestra perform my work, he says. But then I think, I am composing not for myself, But to make other
So he
people
lied to
happy,
everyone? He never
as he
lost
turns
his
up the
hearing, huh?
volume on an MD player for a
Yeah,
visitor,
imagine that. He
tears
should have
fill his
lied about
eyes
having a
as he
cat.
strains to hear the rhythmic beat of the taiko drums.
Would that have been
Percussive
better?
noises are the only ones he can detect anymore. Curiously,
All right, let's get to the truth.
inspired by one of his students, he begins work on a new symphony, Symphony No. 1, Hiroshima, a tribute to the victims of the bombing.
Ooh.
And as a second-generation Hiroshima survivor, he was uniquely qualified to make this tribute. Completed in 2003, it was first performed in 2008 when G8 leaders would visit Hiroshima to reflect upon what had happened there. But it gained greater significance in the years following. It's 2011. Nippon Columbia is gearing up for their 100th anniversary celebration. This would include several releases, one of which being Symphony No. 1 Hiroshima. Then on March 11th, 2011, the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in Japan hits, leading to the Fukushima nuclear disaster.
Oh, yeah.
This event makes the tribute to Hiroshima even more poignant. Samaru Gochi comments, "The nuclear plant crisis has revived before our eyes the horrors of radiation that may have been forgotten in Japan, the only country to have been attacked with nuclear weapons," he said. Now, it is high time that people in the world once again
Like they lied
look
to
at
protect
Hiroshima.
his family.
The symphony would be released on CD that summer, and it would sell
Is Detox good,
180,000
though?
copies. That might not sound like
Damn,
a lot
something
for
over
a
the
pop artist,
poison,
but for a
remember that.
classical musician, that's basically unheard of. In classical music, if you sell a couple thousand copies, you're lucky. So at this point,
Let's
Samaru
go with
Gochi is a
that.
bona fide sensation. And in the wake
If
of
I
this release, he has a
can
documentary
just
film
get a lot of
following
poison
around
on
as
him,
he
it should be
meets
fine.
victims of the disaster. The documentary, Melody and Soul, the composer who lost his hearing, would be released in 2013, and this would mark the peak of his fame. It would also mark the point in which everything began to crumble. June of 2013, Samaru Gochi is interviewed by a reporter from the magazine Era. This interview was never published because of two things that the reporter witnessed. The first thing was that Samaru Gochi would respond to the reporter's questions before the sign language interpreter was finished with their movements. And the other thing happened at the end of the interview. The taxi to bring the reporter back shows up. The driver rings the intercom. As soon as the intercom rings, Samaru Gochi reacts. He stands up immediately and says, "I'm here." How did the deaf composer that's famously
got
very
him.
deaf hear the intercom? So being suspicious
It's
of
like
the
that one
legitimacy of
streamer
the
that was in a
entire
wheelchair
story,
and
the
like
reporter opts to not publish the interview. Instead, the magazine
got out of his
publishes an
wheelchair
article entitled
on camera,
"The Lives
but
of
didn't know he was on
Samaru
camera,
Gochi
or
Seen
forgot to
Through
turn his
by
cam
this
off.
magazine." But at the time, that
It's like
article
not
came out,
recent at all. It's
and
like an old
Samaru
thing,
Gochi's music
but
was still being performed by orchestras around Japan.
I forget his
It
name,
was
though.
during one of these performances that a composer named Takeo Noguchi noticed something else. This song, Symphony No. 1,
Oh, it's a
Hiroshima,
miracle.
had plagiarized a bunch of other songs. Most flagrantly, work by Gustav Mahler. Noguchi wrote an article exposing this, but no music publications were willing to accept the article. You see, they were all sponsored by Samaru Gochi.
Oh, he did need it?
So instead, it winds up being published
Just
by a
not
news
to the
publication,
degree that
Shincho 45 in November of
he let
2013.
on.
But once again, at this time, it doesn't really amount to much. And now we're headed to
No, but he was
2014.
saying like he
The
couldn't
Winter
straight up
Olympics in
walk. That was the narrative,
Thanks to Takahashi,
or at least the narrative he
a
was
figure skater
spinning. He was just
representing
milking
Japan was
it.
set to perform to one of Samaru Gochi's tracks, Sonatina for Violin, a composition that he had dedicated to a young violinist with a prosthetic arm named Miko Okubo. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, on February 5th, 2 days before the start of the Olympics, Samaru Gochi drops a bomb. Through his lawyer,
That's a
Samaru
sick
Gochi
name.
contacted NHK, the company that broadcast his documentary. In his correspondence, Samaru Gochi admits that since 1996, when working on his first movie soundtrack, Remembering the Cosmos Flower, he had been hiring a person to compose music for him. I had to ask the person to help me for more than half the work because the ear condition got worse. He offered an apology, and NHK apologized for ever having broadcast his documentary. However, at the time, he did not reveal the identity of the man who was secretly writing his music. But the next day, the man would reveal himself. Takashi Niigata,
Okay, but he could
a
walk.
professor at the Toho Gakuen School of Music. At a press conference, he would give a rundown of their history together. It begins in 1996.
I don't know if he
Samaru
ever
Gochi had
bounced
been
back from
looking
that.
for a composer's assistant, and Nigaki was the man who got the job. His first task? He's given a tape with a short theme for the movie, and he's asked to turn it into an orchestral piece. He noted that it's
what am I
pretty common
doing?
for composers to have assistants that'll help compose parts for
So
different
the
songs.
question is everything he ever did fake? Let's fast forward a little bit. Is everything he
Man,
did
we're
fake?
skipping.
Care about the money. He was just excited to have work he made heard by people, even if they didn't know it was by him. But throughout the years, Nagaki had become increasingly worried about the relationship.
So he did it all.
Especially after the various expose articles that were written. He wanted out, but he claimed that Samaru Gochi threatened to kill himself if he stopped writing for him. Not knowing what to do at this point, Nagaki meets with that young violin player, Miku Okubo, and her family. He apologizes personally to them, but then he realizes that just wasn't enough, especially with the Olympics coming. You had this figure skater representing the country to the entire world about to skate to that song. It would be an even bigger disgrace for it to get exposed at that level, with these ramifications. So he knew that he had to publicly confess. He goes on to say that not only could Samaru Gochi not compose music
He's trying though, he's trying to put out curated content.
At first he'd pretend to need sign language or lip reading, but as he'd get more engaged with the conversation, he'd drop the act. And eventually, when they'd meet, he just wouldn't even bother to pretend at all. The following week, in a handwritten letter, Samaru Gochi would claim that he was in fact deaf, but some of his hearing had returned over the course of the previous 3 years. He apologizes once again and goes on to hide from the public eye. And during this time, the story of how the Japanese Beethoven was a big fraud circulates all over the world. Capcom expresses their shock, as does his record label. And young Miku Okubo writes a letter stating that she's disgusted with him and adults in general. And
adults in general.
Playing the violin. Then a month later,
I don't know what can realistically save his channel though.
Clean shaven with short
just
hair,
everything just fucking sucks.
Completely stripped of his formerly flamboyant
It just
persona.
sucks.
At the 2-hour-long press conference, he apologizes once again. He clarifies that although he did lie about the extent of his deafness, he does suffer from.
No, there's really not much that he can even say about this.
For the legal definition of deafness, prompting him to return his certificate of
Like it's fun to know, but like I don't know what else can you really say about it.
Asking for more money, that he exaggerated the.
Oh, he sounds like someone we know.
She was faking his deafness.
More money, more money.
Suicide threats. And in response, he stated his intention to sue Nagaki for defamation, although no such lawsuit appears to have ever materialized. So what happens next? Nagaki, after spending nearly 2 decades in the shadows, gets to experience somewhat of a redemption arc. Later that month, he would perform live with Miku, who had in fact not.
Okay, we're gonna need more
and 2 years later, in August of 2016, the first
and more
symphony
fire
written under his
stuff.
own name after the scandal was performed, Symphony No. 2, Litany. He would also return to the game industry in 2019, composing the theme song for the game Earth Defense Force Iron Rain.
Hey, EDF.
Gochi. You might be surprised that he's returned, somewhat recently actually. In October of 2020, a musical narrative series called Malleus Maleficarum appeared on YouTube. Although the music was at first uncredited, it would be revealed in February of 2021 that the music was in fact composed by Samaru Gochi. The producer of this product is Mr. Yasuyuki Hari, former chief producer of Fuji TV's documentary.
Well, that's very interesting. Sorry that I got so immersed in it.
Immersed.
So the guy did have some hearing loss, hired someone to kind of be a helper.
I should have went with
the did all the work from then on, and it went so deep that they could never really reveal the truth. This is like a Milli Vanilli situation, only in classical music. That's exactly what this is. Lying about the situation, saying that these certain people were the performers. They're not. Right? Just the front man. He was the act. I'm deaf. Here, I'm flamboyant. And he never actually made the music. You know?
They came back, though.
Very interesting. An interesting story. And
I think they could actually sing, though.
The time right now. All right?
Or at least one of them.
Time to end this video. And we got
so
one more
one of them,
the internet for this week. Thank you all for
sewer slided, if I remember correctly.
We got some creepy stuff lined up at
but
the
then like the other one still went on to do like music stuff, and he could like actually sing.
Guys, this next video will be the finale. I'll go a few minutes extra since I went longer there on that one because I was fascinated with that. Okay, I received a $10 tip.
I have received
from Tarantula MS, and he says, "Hey Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? It's good to have you here today. I hope that you're doing well, and I thank you for the contribution." And
man.
That would jump us up a little bit higher here to around 60. I can't see. It's blocked by the dancing death face. I can't see the total. All right, we'll give us up to $68 in tips today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. I just want to jump right into the last part because we're already running late. All right, guys. Thank you for the support.
How are we late?
Let's finish. All right.
Still got like
Alrighty,
20
everyone.
minutes.
This is it. The finale of DSP versus the Internet, episode 35.
He just worried about making YouTube videos.
I'm already running late. I want to jump right into the final content here. Let's go.
You never know when something is lurking in the distance, following your every
Oh,
move.
who is this? Get him out of here. Why are they talking like that?
Oh, look at this thing.
Can't be real. This ain't a real video.
Record and scream.
Dude talking like
Number
Dar
11.
Man.
This video was taken in Akron, Ohio.
Why does this guy talk like this?
Yeah, he
as
got the Dar Man
records
voice.
his videos? Does it sound
What's up,
creepy
Dar
to
Man
you?
fam?
I don't know. It's kind of weird and annoying to
Two
me.
teenagers while driving past a cemetery on their work break.
Getting down there. Super weird.
A ghoulish dark
God, I hate
figure
the laughs.
surrounded by fresh dirt, as it apparently is digging up something in the cemetery, possibly its next meal.
I do agree. Grinch him for that voice.
Before driving off and uploading the video later, they have no idea what it could be, and neither do I.
Yo, this guy's voice totally ruins the video. Like,
Yeah,
no
it does,
exaggeration. This
Skip.
guy's voice is awful.
Get it out of here.
It completely ruins the video.
I agree.
I hate it. I can't
Skip
watch
it,
the rest
skip
of the
it.
video because this guy's
Yeah,
voice is terrible. It
skip
really
it.
drives me nuts. I'm sorry. We're going to the next video.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I can't take
welcome
it.
I
to another
agree.
video. Today we're talking about vintage Gillettes, but wait, it's not the one you think. Get out your pitchforks and torches, because today we're talking about the Gillette Sensor XL from 1993.
Well, perhaps making YouTube videos isn't the thing he should be doing. I'm sorry, that's me. I'm Grinching. I take it back. But if he really can't help it, then I would just not watch his videos.
Dave shaves.
So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Wow, people will
Hit that
watch
bell
anything,
icon for
huh?
Notifications. Today we are talking about the Gillette Sensor XL.
Why are we talking about razors? Why are we watching we got to watch a dude shave for real?
Here is from 1993. You can see it
Oh my
right
God.
there, copyright.
Yeah, I want to know why the fuck you want to watch
But
this.
I know that it had been out for a
If it
little
were
while
me,
before
I
that.
would demand answers. I'd be like, why the fuck you want me to watch this?
And the Gillette Sensor was the one that
I won't watch
Is
it
this
until you tell
racist?
me.
It's incredibly racist. Everyone knows that only white guys shave.
Huh?
preceded this.
Okay.
But it wasn't
Not
quite
gonna
as big
ask.
as the Sensor XL. Now, what's cool about getting my hands on this is that these are hard to come by. Here,
Well, it's an unopened razor from 1993 in the year 2023. I would say, well, it was 2 years ago. I would say getting a razor 30 years old is pretty hard to do, you know?
United States. You can buy them on Amazon from other countries where I guess they're still being manufactured, but they are not being manufactured here in the U.S. anymore. And they're not being sold in stores here in the U.S. anymore. Although I don't know that it ever really was manufactured here, but they're not being boxed and sold here in the United States any longer.
All right, enough of your overview. Does he actually use this thing? Opening? I don't care about opening. It's a fucking razor. I want to.
Who cared about your unboxings?
He's like a 3-minute lather.
I just want to see you play the
Hot
game.
water.
I don't care about what's in the box.
Lathering for pass 1. Here it comes.
Wow, this is where we're at. We're watching some random asshole shave.
Well, damn. Right off the bat, I can tell you it is a lot better than I was expecting.
How do we make shaving interesting? No one likes to shave.
Oh!
What?
So this is very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Like-
I love it. I fucking love it.
Why does he
Oh my God! Get your rocks off for the Sensor XL, baby.
Like, why does he feel the need to just fake laugh, though?
Pass. The final pass. I think I have to pass on this video. The Owlman terrifies urban explorers in an abandoned hospital. Our visitors arrive every day. We film them for over 6 months. Hidden cameras recorded what happened.
Yeah, they be sending them some questionable
For
stuff.
6 months, they had people coming here under false premise. A false premise. Look at this. I'll see you later tonight, Willow. Oh my god, look at that.
Jesus Christ. I hate the laughs more than anything.
Where's it coming from?
Here we go.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, it looks so fake. Look how fake that is. Yo, he's like, whoa, shit.
Jesus Christ.
No! No! Oh my god. He's crying? Nah, this has got to be staged. There's no way that dude started crying. Like a little sissy girl.
I mean...
No way that was real, dude. That was totally fake.
I don't know. I mean, you cried at
If you're
Chrono
afraid
Trigger.
of the Owl Man, I think there might be
Yeah, I
some
know
other
it's
things in
different.
life
It's
that you
like
need to be educated
sentimental
on
and part of his
if you think that's
childhood. Yeah, I
serious
know,
in your
but
life.
you're gonna call out people crying over whatever. You know what I mean? Now we call out people crying.
This guy's by himself. If you're by yourself, it'd probably be way more scary, right? Oh, it let him away. That doll let him away.
Down.
Yeah. Oh my god. Don't look behind you. Oops.
We still calling people sissy. This dude called the trash people sissies because the government told them that they
obviously this is fake,
like actually
right?
can't work
But if
today.
This were real, look, he slipped and fell. Slipped and busted his ass.
But he's acting
If this
like
were
they had a
real,
choice.
right?
Like they just
Wouldn't you
said,
think that out
"Fuck
of
this
one of these
snow. I ain't working today."
that
No,
someone would just
like
go
the
for
government
it
shut
and
that shit
attack you?
down.
I would. If something like that was running at me, I would run right for it and just fucking put my entire
Or the
body
state
weight into
did
it
at
and
least.
just destroy it.
The state government.
And see, what are you gonna do? If it really is a mystical creature, you ain't gonna get away.
They're
It's
just
gonna
like,
kill you
nah, the
anyway.
service ain't
So
running
fuck it.
today.
Come on,
It's-
bitch. Right? I would just
It's
walk
like too dangerous.
as fast as I
What a
could right
bunch
into
of
it, put my shoulder
sissies.
down, and just boom, and see what happens. This is what I mean. How does no one ever get hurt during these situations? Because you think someone would just walk up and just like, wow. Just, imagine
Yeah,
if
they
it's like
got
a
the blicky
boxer
on 'em.
and just walk up and like, oh yeah, boom, it's fucking destroy, cave the guy's head in. Who's fucking doing the prank? That's what I don't understand about.
I'm
these
pretty sure
pranks.
there's some
That's why I think
mishaps.
they've got to be fake, right? They definitely can't be.
I mean, most
gotta
of
be
them aren't.
staged. We'll do one more and then we'll go to the next video.
But they don't tell you that. Yeah. Because that's
Here we
no
go.
fun.
Another guy by himself. Is this because he's in a suit? He's in a fucking suit. How is that scary? He didn't see
What
him.
the fuck?
I told you this is staged. Oh, he's taking a trip to the loo. Very nice. Man, hold on, ask him if he'll hold it for you. Maybe he'll shake you off. He does have the claws for it. His penis is out.
What a clip that's gonna be. His penis was out.
All right, that's enough of that. Let's see what's next. So bad. What is this now? The oldest view beneath the earth. And this is 12 minutes long. Okay. I don't know what this means. Is this supposed to be like a psychological video or something? Yeah, look. It's a fake. Yeah, I saw that. It's gonna be a weird, one of these weird ass videos. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one. I can tell already. I haven't seen it yet, but I can tell it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like unrelated shit going on trying to scare you.
Here.
Getting fucked.
Having a great day.
Oh, I am.
I know I am because today I've got something really cool to show you that I found.
Somebody's getting fucked. Somebody's getting fucked.
Because the spot I'm taking you to is technically in pretty far into private property. Not going to get into that.
Oh, good. Be sure to film all of it then. So you know, evidence of your
Generally,
crime, you stupid
trespassing,
idiot.
not good. don't trespass.
Derek, all right. See you later.
I'll probably be fine.
Get out of here, Derek.
But don't trespass unless.
Oh my fuck.
The setup is ridiculous. Let's just continue. So he found a hole. He looks in the hole, and then he finds a staircase. How the fuck is there a staircase in the hole? Yeah, look.
There are stairs down there.
Ah, look at this. I found a staircase in the hole. Sure you did. And it's all well lit. Look at that. It's all powered and well lit, by the way. Of course it is. Everyone finds decrepit staircases with good lighting.
Last time I was here, because it was in a rush and it was a lot darker out, but it looks like these stairs used to go up further, if that makes sense. And what I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. So that tells me that there's still something active here. And
yes, but if it's active, then why would the entire entrance be caved off? What's up, Only Iced Coffee? He says just got home. Show's great. I'm having a good time with horror stuff today, although a lot of it's kind of cheesy.
That OSC was supposed to be taking a hiatus or some shit.
Let's fast forward. He's gonna go down the stairwell. Okay, here's the bottom.
You always gotta have people they taking a break from him and can't give him money. That's something.
Of course, it's another fucking stairwell. Okay, let's go all the way down this stairwell now. Right? Let's keep going. Still going. Okay, now it's dark. Here we go.
I think he keeps going.
I dare him to go down here and see what happens. Come on. Be a man. Turn on your damn flashlight. Get down there and see what's down there. You've already gone this far. You might as well just go right down and get killed. It's fine. It's only the setup to every horror movie ever. Go ahead. Double M says it's impossible to fake this. Who built the stairs? It's obvious this is not where it says it is. It's a setup. It's another place, and it's being used for this filming, but it's not where it is. It's not in the middle of the ground.
That was fake.
There's no way they've had power down that far, you know.
I mean, why can't they though?
So you know there's going to be something creepy and scary down here. A jump scare is coming or something. Just prepare your butts.
Smelling good after. That's the chlorophyll, right?
It reminds me of I used to watch those ghost hunting videos. It used to be on, was it Discovery? I forget his name. I think it was just Ghost Hunters.
Is the soundtrack
I feel like it was named something else.
That'd be amazing. Now I know it was fake then. Here you go.
Ghost Adventures?
Run straight towards it as fast as you can. See what happens. See what's down there.
Oh, you saw that speck of dust? That's the spirit. You can see it.
It's a door. Go out. See what's out there.
It's like that in like the Bigfoot shows. It's all good fun if you don't take it seriously.
Take a look. It's not even that long. All right, what's in there, everyone? All right, hold on. What do you think is in there? What do you think is in there? I think he's gonna open it up, and there's gonna be a killer clown from outer space. He's gonna come out. He's gonna stick him with a straw and suck his blood right out of his chest.
Okay.
That's what I think is going to be. Owlman? No, we already saw Owlman. That would be pretty lame if it was that again. Right? I don't think it's going to be that again. A monster. Mario from Super Mario Brothers. A portal to hell. Did you see it already? Because it is called Beneath the Earth. Maybe it is a portal to hell. Right? All right, let's see. I think it's a killer clown from outer space. He's going to suck him. Here we go.
Give him the suck.
For some reason, they decided to do a dramatic still frame panning instead of just going in the door. Build up that suspense.
Spirit is a racist term? Like, oh, they prefer to be called poltergeist. Whoops.
Oh, there's not even a knob on the door. Go in. Jesus is in there?
This is actually kind of hard.
Well, there's nothing scary.
Like, I feel like my attention should be focused on this, but there's really nothing to really focus on. But like,
when they wash, they're just tired of people looking in their windows, like they're nosy neighbors. So this is a private shower room that they come down here and they wash and they go back up. It's fine. So the music he actually hears. Look at this, a rusted grated door. Dude, are you kidding me? It's a store. It's a store. You can see it's a store underground. It's probably like an abandoned mall or something, right? It is. There's carpeting. It's an abandoned mall. There's carpeting. He went in. There you go. Now you can go do some shopping. It's kind of like Silent Hill, right? Silent Hill 3 with the abandoned mall with creatures in it. It's exactly what it is. It's an old abandoned store.
something like that.
Yeah, look at the 1970s and 80s ceiling panels.
This bitch gotta get out of the way.
I'm not supposed to be in this abandoned store. It's a Spirit Halloween. I mean, this is the kind of place a Spirit Halloween would set up. A store that's already abandoned.
As hard as can be.
This is so dumb because there's going to be a really lame ending. In about 20 seconds, something's going to jump out. And that's going to be the end of it. Dude, it's an old mall. I told you. It's an old shopping mall. There's the grating. Yep. It's a 1980s mall. There's like 10 seconds left.
I'm not even sure if I can post this on YouTube.
Come on, jump scare. Come on.
It's waiting on it.
Jump scare. What the fuck? Jump scare. There's no jump scare? That's the lamest ending ever. There's no jump scare ending? That was absolutely lame. You made me wait that whole time and you didn't give me a jump scare. Come on, you fucker. I want my time back, you piece of shit. You didn't stage a jump scare?
Okay.
God damn it, what an asshole.
They're subverting expectations.
I was like, what a waste of time that was. God damn it. All right. So we have an evening walkthrough, a touch of Disney, Pixar Pier Tour. From which park has this, I wonder? I wonder which Disney park has this.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Have it? Oh, that's cool. Pixar Pier. So all the 3D Disney movies have their own special location now.
I'm also getting to that weird spot where I feel like all of this has been trash and a waste of time because I decided to stream and it's not worth watching at all. So the stream will be ending.
Well, now we can calm down and we can watch this to end the show.
Like as soon as this ends.
Oh look, it's the lamp that's in the 3D animated intro of every Pixar movie. It welcomes you to Pixar Pier. Look at that. A completely sentient lamp. That sentient lamp is scarier than the entire previous video we just watched. Nick's Knacks Lamplight Lounge. Okay. Isn't this for kids? Yeah, that's why you're watching, right? Exactly, it's for you. It's for your age range. Correct. Pretty nice. I like the outdoor look of it. It's nice, well lit. Probably at night it looks even nicer, right? When it's darker. Frosted treats. The Abominable Snow Dude. What movie was he in? I remember him, but I don't remember which one he was in. What was that? Why'd they cheer?
I mean, I may or may not try it out with the 100 of other things that I say that I'm going to do, but I'm not doing it because I fucking suck at everything.
I've seen all the movies. I just don't remember where any of the characters are from.
So eventually, but maybe, a good chance, probably not.
There's Incredibles. There's an Incredibles building. And now, more overpriced products for you to consume. Yeah, Incredibles area. You got a roller coaster right there. Is that supposed to be the Incredible Coaster? It must be, right? The Incredible Coaster. Casanova said, must suck to be a cleaner at a place like this. People just littering constantly. You have to clean up after them. Yeah, you're probably right. Jessica's Carousel. So it's a carousel that's Jessica from Toy Story. Oh, Jessie, not Jessica. Jessie. Jessie's Carousel.
Slayer should send more propaganda videos.
Get the fuck out of my shop! I'm trying to get the park, stupid. Who are you? Midway Mania. Is there like arcade games and stuff in there? They used to call the arcades like the Midway, but I don't know if that's what that is.
Like the company?
Empty. So it looks like it's like the end of a day or a more dead day when there's not a lot of people there, right? Like look how empty it is. During like a summer month, it's probably like super busy. So even like all the stuff's closed, the churro stand's closed and everything. Senor Buzz Churros from when Buzz Lightyear was speaking in Spanish because the language setting was knocked on his back in Toy Story 3. I totally remember that too. What is this song? Remember the classic Disney song?
It doesn't have to be an entire stream. Just a little demo.
Derek, you don't have to tell me it's not your video. Why are you so concerned about what other people say? Just ignore them. Ignore idiots. That's the best way to go through life. Just ignore the morons.
Yeah, that's why he... Oh yeah, he knows how to ignore morons. Tell that to him next time he starts his podcast talking about what the trolls are saying. Telling the people that's supposed to like him what the people that don't like him are saying. Keep him updated.
Featuring
for the people he don't care about.
Infinity and Beyond. Oh, it's just a thing to pose.
He just ignores them.
Pixar Promenade is completely closed.
Derek got to say every video that he didn't send it.
Ferris wheel. Sweet stuff, so a candy store. Bing Bong's sweet stuff. Who the hell's Bing Bong?
Ding Dong Die.
It looks pretty like empty, right? It really does. But it looks like this would be more active at another time of the year or something. It's mostly cleaned up, closed out.
Can I just reflect that? Yeah, I can.
I like the colors. Very colorful.
I keep forgetting that's like a thing, and it's like the point of this character.
I don't know what this is. Like, what is this? The emotional. Oh.
But it works better for beat rev, I feel like.
What's it called?
And of course, no one's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm just filming to myself. Can I end this fucking stream
See, all
already?
the rides are closed. What it must be, maybe they're here late and everything's closing down for the day because all the rides are closed. I would have liked to see
Great
the
audio.
rides, but they're not working. Whoa, that's bright as shit. Holy crap, man. It's probably the camera though, making it look that bright, right? Well, that was okay. That was the other side of the Ferris wheel. Was Mickey's head. I see. That was nice, but totally like I would much rather see that when it's like everything's on and working because you can't really see what the rides were because everything was off, right? All right. Well, guys, good stuff. I would say this week was a good variety of stuff. A lot of horror. And, you know, it's that time
this one's just been nothing. There's really nothing that even stood out.
Submissions here.
It's like to even say that he was like being really stupid. Like, there's just nothing.
And again,
you could have skipped it. I should have skipped it.
Clips, thank you. So we have 2 more weeks until Halloween, I would recommend, please keep the horror stuff coming, especially if you submitted some stuff we didn't get to today. I'm definitely enjoying that. So keep it coming. But thank you to everyone here live. Thanks to those who watched on demand. Until next week, same time, same place. And of course, if you are currently a member, the nomination thread to post up your videos should go live soon, like probably tonight. And consider becoming a member today if you enjoyed the show and you want to be someone to nominate clips for next week. Have at it. Please become a member today, and good congrats to everyone who got their videos watched. All right, everyone, until next week, thanks so very much, and I'll see you then. All right,
and
cool.
YouTube mode off.
A couple quick things.
What?
So, I want to say thank you to Creeps.
Support?
Creeps actually did a £5 super chat. Said, Phil, I'm unaware if you remember me from Twitter. I remember nobody from Twitter, just for the record. I've been watching since I was only 9 years old. Now I'm 23. Well, damn.
Young gun.
Great. Seeing you overcome so much. Hope you're well. Thank you to Creeps for the super chat. I appreciate that. I think that's... Yeah. Okay. All right, so guys, that's it for the show. What I'm going to do right now, as I always do, is I'm going to upload the first 2 parts to the channel. You'll see them live right now. The other 4 parts will be spread out over the course of the week. If you're a channel member, this archive stream will be live the entire time, so you can just watch the entire thing. I'm curious, and the reason I say that, absolutely nothing today threatened me. There were no threats of, like, or shutting down the stream or anything.
It's an extreme way to put it. I wasn't threatened today.
Content was not claimed by someone. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that because I probably jinxed it, because usually almost the entire show gets claimed. Anyway, enjoy the show. Become a member if you want to submit clips for next week. I'll be back tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, but not here, but on my other channel, DSP Gaming, for the Modern Warfare 3 beta final have at it, because it actually closes tomorrow. So we'll see what you guys think of the beta tonight. Hopefully, it was fun. It was very fun last night, and I'm looking forward more to tonight, if you can make it. By the way, tomorrow I'm finishing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Starfield comes back to the late streams over on DSP Gaming. All right? Thank you all. Great stream.
He's gonna split the line.
Hopefully I'll see you tonight for Modern Warfare 3 beta. Peace out, and see you then, guys.
Okay, well, that's that. That's finally over, and I can finally end the stream. Nice system sounds. But hopefully it was something and kept you busy enough and you enjoyed something. I don't fucking know what the stream is in there now. So there you go.